What is good, Sixer Nation? Welcome on in to another edition of Philly Take with RB. Sixers Game Day live on a Thursday evening. 6 games to go as we're counting down, but a lot on the line. Where will the Sixers finish? What will be the results? We have a lot to talk about, a lot to get into, and we'll break it all down as we always do. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a good one in store tonight. We're going to start it off a little bit differently because I have some things to say. Hope you are all doing well. Welcome into the Enterprise. I'm your tank commander in chief. Let's go, baby. Get us hype in the chat, man. Let's freaking go. You never know how many more of these you're going to be able to do until the season is over. And then the playoffs usually come around, but this year it's a little bit different. They're in Philadelphia. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome on in officially to the Sixers Game Day live show. As always, this one is presented by our great friends at National University. Ladies and gentlemen, check out National University as they have a new scholarship program ongoing. It's very cool stuff. You definitely want to check it out. And I'm going to make this quick so I can get to all my points. But good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you're tapping in from. Welcome in officially to Philly Take with RB, Sixers Game Day live show. We're the number one Sixers Game Day live show. Maybe everybody else quit on the team. I don't know, but I'm still going. Every single game, all season long, we got 6 more. I give you the pregame, the live game, and the postgame coverage. There is nobody doing it like this, man. We've combined all of it into one stream. You don't have to go anywhere. Kick your feet up, kick back, relax. We give you our staple play-by-play and reactions during the game. We give you our analysis as it all goes down. We break it down. And, of course, we read your comments as well. And we even take your phone calls after the game over on the Discord. We have the 23-53 76ers taking on the 41-34 Doc Rivers-led Milwaukee Bucks. Ladies and gentlemen, do me a huge favor. Right now, if you're in the chat, if you're listening in, if you're watching in, whatever you're doing, take 1 second for me and hit the like button, okay? I'm not going to keep saying it all stream, but that will help us push this content out to more viewers who want to engage, who want to, be a part of this. So, ladies and gentlemen, be sure to, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you want to help us grow and become a part of the Philly Take family. Hit that join button. The link's also pinned in the chat. And, man, keep us going. Keep us going. All right, lastly, be sure to follow us on all other platforms. We post content everywhere. We got Instagram Reels, TikToks going up every day. Follow us there at Philly Take with RB. And follow me on the great old Twitter /X at RB Philly Take. I've been going back and forth with a lot of people today, so I want to talk about all that. Shout out to the members. I'm going to give you guys a shout out here in 1 second. Members, drop those emojis. Let's, color the chat a little bit. If you're a channel member, you get the cool emojis. You get the loyalty badges next to your name. You get your name highlighted a different color, and you get your comments read all the time. So shout out to my members. If you guys are in here, drop some emojis, and that way I can shout you out. I've had some pretty good crowds recently, and that's because of the channel members. So thank you guys, and shout out to the mod squad as well. I see Busy B in here. Busy B on time for duty. What's up, Busy B? We got Banj in the house. Banj, what's up? Asia Roberson, what's good? Banj, make sure you're throwing that link in the description, bro. Thank you for putting the links in the chat, man. Appreciate that. Mods, be sure you're throwing the links in the chat from down below in the description. And man, throw those links in. Encourage people to like the stream, and let's keep us going and growing. All right, ladies and gentlemen, time to kick it off here in the pregame show. as you know by now, I'm not going to talk about this team or preview the matchup or anything like that because there's not much to talk about. We know that the Sixers are trying to lose these games. Just an update, the Pelicans did lose last night to the Clippers as we all expected. So now the Sixers are 2 games behind in the tankathon. They sit up 2 games on the Brooklyn Nets, but they are 2 games behind the New Orleans Pelicans with 6 games to go. So we will see if the 76ers can gain some ground. The other thing I wanted to say, just in case we don't know, for the Bucks, Damian Lillard is out with blood clots, essentially. We heard that last week. That's very scary. Hope he's okay. Giannis was listed day-to-day. I believe he's good to go. And AJ Green is also day-to-day. He's missed the last couple games for the Milwaukee Bucks. And as for the Sixers, I mean, we don't even know who's playing night to night, for being honest. We don't know who's playing night to night because they're trying to manage eligibility and all this stuff, so we'll see who plays tonight. However, we do have a starting lineup from the 76ers, and the starting lineup tonight is Quentin Grimes, Jared Butler, Justin Edwards, Gershon Yabusele, and Adem Bona. Also, the Sixers signed Colin Castleton. If you guys don't remember who that is, he's a guy who's been playing with the Raptors. Matter of fact, I kind of joked around about him. I actually kind of joked about him, saying that this guy would be like a perfect tanker for the Sixers, and here he is. He just got signed yesterday, I think it was. So, yeah. So it's pretty funny. But now the Sixers have Colin Castleton, so he will be another tankathon warrior. Yeah. So that's where we're at. We're playing Colin Castleton on April 3rd, 2025. So let me know your guys' thoughts about the Sixers. Will they get a top 6 pick? Give me all that down below. We got about 10 to 15 minutes till game time. I want to get our score predictions and do the tankathon wheel. Also, I'm going to drop a video on this tomorrow, but I just want to get my thoughts off real quick because I've been going back and forth with people all day. The first thing we got today was Tyrese Maxey is out for the season officially. Now, I told you guys this was going to happen. Nick Nurse kept teasing the idea of Tyrese Maxey coming back. Tyrese Maxey's not coming back. There's no way that he's coming back, and he was ruled out officially for the season by Shams Charania. Okay? That happened at like 1 o'clock today. Now, in the pregame presser, they asked Nick Nurse about the report of Maxey being done for the year. Nick Nurse was told that that is not the case. He was told by the medical doctors that he doesn't know of any out for the season. Maybe Nick Nurse is trying to just slide by and not draw any attention to the NBA. But I'm sorry, it looks absolutely pitiful. It looks ridiculous when an NBA reporter comes out and says Maxey's done for the season, and then Nick Nurse comes out and says, well, I haven't been told that information yet. That's happened like 5 times this year. How is nobody in this organization on the same page? How is nobody on the same page? So anyway, that happened. Also, apparently there's tensions between Joel Embiid and the Sixers front office because Joel Embiid wanted to get surgery earlier in the year. He wanted to be shut down, and there was potential options where he could have missed part of next season as well. And the Sixers front office pretty much told Joel Embiid, no, we want you to play through it. We want you to play. So maybe that's why Joel has been so out of it this season, where his body language doesn't look good. I don't know, man. I'm so tired of this organization. And look, I love doing this. I am blessed to be able to do this stuff and have this community. And I appreciate you all more than you know. But I'm getting to a point here where I just can't take it, man. I can't take it. Like, bro, can we just do something normal? Like I said, I'm going to talk more about this in a video, but I just wanted to put it out there because it's how I'm feeling. I got Joe Bob on Twitter, Joe Bob 354 coming at me like, oh, you're an idiot, blah, blah, blah. And then I got Sally Doodle 54378. Like, oh, well, you should be feeling this way. Listen, the way I feel is that I am annoyed at this organization. Can we just do something normal? We had this report 2 months ago, right? Where Joel Embiid went to Josh Harris instead of Daryl Morey because Daryl Morey wants him to play and this guy doesn't want him to play. And like, bro, I just don't care. Can we just be good? We're trying to get the tanking. We're trying to get the pick. That's it. Right? Can we just do that? Can we just focus on that? We got Maxey being ruled out. Nick Nurse doesn't know anything about it. Joel Embiid's mad at the front office. Oh, did I mention today that Marcus Morris pretty much called Daryl Morey a fraud? Did I mention that? Marcus Morris says that Joel Embiid is in terrible shape. Nobody holds him accountable. Daryl Morey doesn't hold any superstars accountable. I mean, it just doesn't end, man. It just doesn't end. The dysfunction, like, I feel like I'm a part of it. I feel like I'm in a toxic relationship right now. Like, can we just get something normal? Come on, man. Cool J says, do you want me to post the links? Hey, I want all the mods to periodically post the links, man. The sponsors, the merch, the memberships, the Discord. We got to keep them flowing in the chat, man. That's how people can see them. So I appreciate you guys, man. But anyway, I'm going to talk more about it in a video. I just wanted to get it off my chest because I'm just getting annoyed. Like Marcus Morris pretty much, like the piece that I took away that was more important was he said that Daryl Morey doesn't hold superstars accountable. And it just speaks to the culture of the Sixers organization, which we've been talking about for a long time now. Like they just let these guys come in and they just don't, you know, they don't hold them to a certain standard. They don't tell them what they need to do. And that's why these guys walk around with the biggest egos and they just act like they run everything. And this team hasn't won anything. Like, why are they acting like this? But at the same time, I'm like, Marcus Morris is probably just still butthurt that Daryl Morey traded him. He called Buddy Hield a bag of chips 2 weeks ago. I don't know, man. I need Sixers therapy. Speaking of Sixers therapy, go check out the merch stuff, man. Go check out the merch store. Get your Sixers therapy tee. I literally need Sixers therapy, bro. I need to go to Sixers therapy. Like, I need a therapist designed just to help me with my Sixers trauma. Get the Sixers therapy tee. You can see it over here. We got the this guy one, the this girl one. Check them out on the merch store. I need Sixers therapy. All right, man. With all that being said, the Tankathon is on, and we're going to get to the Tankathon wheel. But ladies and gentlemen, I need to know your final score prediction tonight. Giannis is good to go. What will the final score prediction be tonight? What will the final score prediction be tonight? Drop your final score predictions down in the comments right now. I want to know, do you think the Sixers will lose their 10th consecutive game and continue the Tankathon? Yes or no? Drop your final score prediction in the chat right now. I want to give a shout out to one of our partners at BetUS TV. Go follow their sites, their socials. Go check out their platform. They will keep you up to date on all the daily news coverage, updates, and content. So shout out to BetUS TV. Go check them out, BetUS TV, and go follow them. My final prediction tonight, the Sixers are going to get swept by another team this season, the Milwaukee Bucks. They lost to the Bucks about 2 months ago. Giannis did not play that game. Lillard had 43, I think, and the Sixers just lost at the end. Listen, man, there's nobody on this team that can stop Giannis. He's been amazing this year. It's been a two-way MVP race with Jokic and SGA, but Giannis has been a really good third. And I think Giannis is going to drop. Well, it depends what the score is. Like, if he comes out in the fourth quarter, then maybe he won't. But I think Giannis is going for 46 tonight. So I'm going to say Giannis for 46. The Bucks obliterate the 76ers. And I'm going to say it's like 133 to, let's go with 106. 133 to 106. Brook Lopez turns into Stephen Curry like he always does against Philly, and Giannis drops 46 points and just shreds us to pieces. Guys, I need y'all to hit the like button. I don't want to keep saying it, I promise. I just want to get as many people in here as possible. All right, we've been dropping videos. We're live every game. I just want to push us through the algo, so please hit the like button. Let's go to our score predictions. Wait, we got a $5 super chat. Brian Pumper, what's up, my guy? What's up, Brian? He says, it's pretty obvious the Sixers organization did not want Embiid to play in the Olympics. Joel knew then he needed surgery. Shaking my head. Nasty work by 21. Brian, I hear you, and I understand your point, but let me respond, and let me get your response in the chat. Apparently, the Sixers wanted him to play through this entire season. That's what the reporting says today. Apparently, the Sixers wanted Joel to play through the whole season, and Joel kept saying, no, I want to get surgery. So, does that change your opinion at all? It seems like the Sixers are the ones pushing where he's like, nah, man, my knee is swelling up. It doesn't feel good. I don't want to play through it. Does that change your opinion at all? I do agree with the Olympics. And you know what, Brian? That kind of connects back to what I just said. I don't know if you were here 5 minutes ago, but I was saying that the culture is terrible. They don't hold these guys accountable. And that's another example with the Olympics that I'm going to talk about in my video tomorrow. How do they let him play if his knee is injured? Because there's nobody to set the tone, man. There's nobody that comes in and sets the tone. How does nobody have the balls to stand up and say something to Joel Embiid? So that's another point that kind of connects it all together. Like if somebody didn't want him to play, they should not have let him play. So that is what I'm going to say about that. All right, man, let's go to the chat. Let's get some score predictions in here. We got Dylan. What's up, Dylan? Bucks 110 to 82. Shoe Game says 137-101 Bucks. Ban says 129 to 105 Bucks. Kevin says 135-100 Bucks. Scudder says 132-103 Bucks. Josh is 130 to 84 Bucks. TMB says 133-87 Bucks. 111.76 Bucks. Giannis with 30, says Cool J. BLSG says 139 to 95 Bucks. IDK says 170-112. Busy B says 123-109 Bucks. Shoe Game says Pete Nance revenge game. RB, how many points for Grimes? I have no clue, man. 26. RB, Colin Castleton will lock up Giannis. We are so down bad. We are down bad. Big Rud says 117-113 Sixers. Big Rud's an op, man. He's a Bulls fan. He's trying to ruin our tank, man. He's trying to kill us. Guys, we only got 20 likes in here? Yo, you guys are slacking, man. You guys are slacking. 121.93 says Philly special, Bucks. So I think we're all convinced that it's going to be a blowout win for the Bucks. We'll see what happens. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to do something right now. I'm going to drop that beat. I need y'all to drop Spin That Wheel. Can we get it flowing in the chat? Can we get it flowing in the chat? Spin that wheel flowing in the chat. I'm going to drop the beat. You drop Spin That Wheel. We got to bounce back, man. Let's go. Let's go, man. Let's get it rocking and rolling, man. All right, man. Welcome into the Sixers Game Day Live Show, presented by National University. Ladies and gentlemen, we lost our last Tankathon spin, so we got to bounce back tonight. Right now, we are currently 8-12 on the spinning wheel. Sixers are 2 games behind the Pelicans. and they are 2 games ahead of the Brooklyn Nets. Let's see where they finish at today. Let's spin the wheel. All right, we'll take it. We will take it. We will take it. Sixers at number 6. It's a W, baby. It's a W. Number 6 would be an interesting scenario if they got that, though. It'd be pretty interesting, I'm not going to lie. Anyway, we're now 9-12 on Spin the Wheel. We will revisit in the post-game show, and we'll see what happens. Guys, we got 81 people in the chat, 30 on the likes. I'm going to have to steer away from the chat till we hit 100, man. I need to make you guys work a little bit. We got to get this going in the chat, man. Come on. Kevin Miller, what's up, bro? Banj, what's up? Asia, what's up? Shout out to the members. Let's go. We need to get this chat popping off, man. We need to get this chat popping, man. Get this up to 100 likes. Brian says they're not going to alienate the guy. Well, I mean, they have to call somebody out, man. If you want the organization to have a, repeated history of setting the tone and establishing culture, then they should have called him out and said something. Now, I agree. He probably should not have played either or should have wanted to play. But like I said, the whole thing is turning into a disaster. The whole thing is turning into a disaster. The way the situation's being handled, just the politics of it all, the optics of it all, it's been brutal, honestly. It's been brutal. I'm just so tired of all these different drama and storylines. Now, again, it's going to make for good content. We're going to have a good off season, but I mean, I'm starting to wonder if this team's going to try to run it back for the next 4 seasons. I wonder if we're just going to be running it back for the next 4 seasons. I don't know if I can survive that. Guys, we still only have 30 likes. What are we doing in the chat, man? We got almost 100 people in here. We should have 100 likes right now. I mean, I'm out here suffering through this team, man. I'm suffering to stay through with this team.
Let's go.
Just want this team to get better, man. I mean, they're 30 games under 500. They're 30 games under 500. Never in my right mind did I see a 23-53 season on the way. Ryan Pumper, $5 super chat. Thank you very much, sir. Embiid and Morey need to go. Those 2 guys ruined my franchise. Oh, yeah, the bum Elton Brand needs to go, too. Well, Brian, I would, pose a question off of that. Who do you think's going to survive this season? Who do you think's going to survive this season? Will Daryl Morey be back next year? I mean, obviously, again, it feels like we've been through this a lot with this ownership group who doesn't seem to, really want to compete. Right? I mean, this is an organization that ducks the tax every year and, they come out here and they just don't go all in. They said they were going to go all in this year, then they saw disaster, but who's going to survive this year? Will Daryl Morey be back? Will Joshua Harris do something? Will Elton Brand be back? Will Nick Nurse be back? Do they just hit the full reset? Do they use draft picks to trade off of Joel Embiid's and Paul George's contract? This organization feels like it's stuck. It's literally stuck. It's in a spot where I'm like, bro, what do we do? Are they even going to re-sign Quentin Grimes? I could see these cheap owners not even re-signing Quentin Grimes. If they don't re-sign Quentin Grimes, I am going on strike. I am going on strike if they don't re-sign Quentin Grimes, because at that point I've had enough. Had enough, man. Like I said, the amount of stuff that has come out today is unbelievable. We keep hearing more and more players talking about Daryl Morey and his shortcomings, and we keep hearing about Joel Embiid, and like, now he's getting surgery, and oh my gosh, if you go back and watch my live stream yesterday, so I went live as soon as the news dropped. I was the first to report on it. Not report, but react to the report. Then you had all these, YouTube and Twitter doctors in my comments. RB, your medical knowledge stinks. You don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I'm not a doctor, bro. I'm just responding to what they're saying. And Joel Embiid is getting an incision in his knee. They're going to go in and do arthroscopic surgery to look around his knee, maybe clean some stuff out, and then assess where to go from there. And maybe, just maybe, as Sham said, they're just going to have him try to play through it, which is what they tried this year, and it didn't work. And they got 4 more years left on the contract. Bro, you just can't even imagine running a team this bad. Are they going to sell the fans next year? Are they going to say, hey, do you know how many season ticket holders have been in the comments? They want refunds. They might open lawsuits against the damn Sixers for lying. There have been people in my comments, in my DMs, like, yo, I want a refund from this season. You think they're just going to run it back? If they do that, they are the most clueless organization ever. I mean, they already are, but damn, man. You don't think it pisses me off? The only way they're getting an impact player this offseason is if they get one in the draft. Guys, we have 110 people in here, only 30 likes still. I don't know why you guys are slacking. You guys are acting like the Sixers front office right now. Hit the like button. Get us to 100 so I can wake up the neighbors. I'm pissed off after all the news that has come out today, and I want to wake up the neighbors. It's a Thursday night, and I want to piss them off. Sixers are a heavy underdog again. It's been a day, man. It's been a day. I'm reacting to all this Sixers news. I'm reacting to troll comments. And you know what this guy said to me on YouTube yesterday? He said, your knowledge is terrible. We should bring Joel Embiid off the bench. Here's your starting lineups for the Milwaukee Bucks. Ryan Rollins, Taurean Prince, Kyle Kuzma, Giannis, and Brook Lopez. For the Sixers, it'll be Quentin Grimes, Jared Butler, Justin Edwards, Gershon Yabusele, and Adem Bona. Everybody out for the Sixers per usual. Colin Castleton was signed yesterday. I'm guessing he'll play. And the Milwaukee Bucks are without Dame Lillard, who is dealing with blood clots. AJ Green is out. And I think a couple others as well. Bobby Portis is still suspended. Sixers are wearing their City Edition jerseys. The Milwaukee Bucks are wearing blue jerseys. How do you wear blue jerseys in Philadelphia? That's so weird, man. That's weird. Then again, it's a team coached by Doc Rivers, so we'll get the scoreboard up shortly here. We'll get it going, but we are off in South Philly. 6 more games to go of the Tankathon. Here's Ryan Rollins at the top. He's going to dribble one hand, find Taurean Prince. Prince to Giannis. Giannis guarded by Adem Bona in this game. They bring a double. Prince goes up. It's short. So the first shot attempt is missed by Milwaukee. Here's Quentin Grimes. Finds Yabu. Spots up. A triple. Can't get the bounce. Here's Taurean Prince going to find Brook Lopez. Lopez at the top. Lopez posting up. What a slow post up. Giannis the touch pass. Here's Rollins. Prince. Now Kuzma. Kuzma acquired at the deadline. Kuzma going to spin. Fade away. That one's short. I don't know why they traded for Kyle Kuzma. That was like the most irrelevant trade. Bona throws one down in the lane. Beats everybody back. Let's get this other scoreboard up and running. Rollins going to drive, then lost control of it. Taken away by Jared Butler. He runs up the floor to the oppo corner. 3-ball. He hits it. So that is how we start this game. It is 5-0. And the Sixers are out to a lead. Please don't let Doc Rivers mess up the tank. Here's Giannis going to cross over, drive down the lane, lays it up. He missed it. Come on now. What are you doing, Giannis? Bona down low. He goes up, misses a layup on the other end. And we have a foul down on the Sixers. Going to be on Adem Bona. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 150 people in the chat. Can y'all do me a favor and get this to 100 likes? We're only at 40 right now. I need you guys to keep supporting the channel, help the engagement, and that way we can keep reaching new viewers. Here's the dribble, the drive. Kuzma goes up, contested, no good. And we got a bucket on the other end. It's going to be a 3-ball from Jared Butler. That's his second. And I don't like the look of that. It is now 8-0. Here's Giannis, drives the lane, goes up, fouled and one. Finally puts the Bucks on the board. So it is 8-2 with a free throw coming up. All right, man. Shout out to the members in here. We'll get back to the chat once we hit 100 likes. You guys got to work for it a little bit. Giannis second in the league in points this season, averaging 30 a game. Let's see if Giannis has learned how to hit free throws. A little bit of an awkward motion, but he does knock it down. So a 3-point play, good for Giannis and the Bucks. Bucks are currently paying, what, 4 head coaches? Right? Is it 4? Or is it 3? Yabu kicks it out. Edwards, a 3-ball, cashes it in. Too good of a start for my liking. Maybe the Sixers can get it out of their system, though. By the way, Sixers rocking the City Edition jerseys, like I said. Bucks are rocking blue, which is very weird. Giannis drives, kicks. Here's Rollins, a spot up 3. He's going to answer on the other end. It's 11-6. Quentin Grimes, a pass into the lane. Bona drives up and contests and gets it to fall. Sixers off to a hot start in this ball game. It is 13-6. Maxey ruled out for the season. A lot of other controversy going on. The young guy showing up tonight. Giannis drives the lane. Another steal. The Sixers are owning them right now. Here's Quentin Grimes. Drives down the lane. Finds Bona. Floats it up. Got it again. Yo, we're cooking right now. They're cooking too much for my liking. 150 people in here, man. Get it to 100 likes. Don't slack in the chat. Let me shout out my members in here. We got Don Vito, Riaz, Dom Boyle. What's up, Dom? Secret Underdog. What's up? Busy B. What's up? Banj. What's up? I don't like the way this game is starting. Jared Butler's 2 for 2 from long range. We have Bona with 6 points. He's completely ripping them apart in the paint. Not a big fan so far. I'm RB. I do this every single game. Pre-game, live game, and post-game. We cover the 76ers basketball team, unfortunately. That's where we're at. Let's see, where are we at now? We're at 50 still. We're at 50 likes. Get it to 100. Looks like it's going to have to be the Giannis show tonight. No Dame, no AJ Green, and no Bobby Portis. We got Sixers trivia coming up at the end of the first quarter. Our leaderboard looking pretty tight right now. We have 6 more questions to go, so it's anybody's game. You could still get all the questions and win. Like I said, guys, I'm trying to wake up the neighbors, man. We got a bunch of shadow watchers in the chat, I guess. A bunch of lurkers. You know what's crazy? What I was thinking about earlier today? I'm like, this might be the worst season in Sixers history. Not only the lineups, but the drama and everything. Like, this might actually be the worst. This might be the worst, honestly. Grimes going to kick it out. Here's Justin Edwards. Pulls it up from the elbow and cashes it in. The Sixers lead it by 9. They can't miss here in the first quarter. Giannis going to see a double team. Here's Rollins back to Giannis. Giannis posts up. He finds the opposite corner. Taurean Prince a 3. Airballs it. Lopez taps it out. Giannis, they're going to leave him wide open for 3. And he cashes it in. 17-11 is our score. Here's Quentin Grimes. Grimes going to kick it back to Bona. Here's Grimes. Crossing over. Dribbles. Steps back. Grimes, Yabusele, 9 on the shot clock. Yabu against Giannis. Dribbles in, switches on to Lopez. Yabu, the left-hand hook, misses it. Bona gets the rebound and puts it in over Giannis. Yo, is Giannis on drugs? What's up? Giannis just let him have that rebound. It's like Doc Rivers is trying to mess up the tank. Here is Giannis up at the top. He's guarded by Jared Butler. Spins, kicks it. Prince. Here's Kuzma down low. Lopez wide open. Puts up a reverse layup and just got it to roll in. Guys, if we get to the end of the first quarter and we don't have 100 likes, I'm going to be pretty upset. We should definitely have 100 by now. We should have 150 by now. But yeah, honestly, I just feel like this might be the worst season ever because there's just been so much drama that's happened. Like, it just doesn't stop. Like I said, I need Sixers therapy. Cop the Sixers therapy tee on the website. Here's a Bona going to dribble, drive in against Lopez, puts it up, strong-armed, and one. And one of Bona. Yes, sir.
He's on fire.
Yo, Bona's cooking right now. This might be the Bona game, and I'm scared. I'm scared of it, man. This might be the Bona game. There's Colin Castleton, the newest Sixer, getting hype. Colin Castleton getting hype on the bench. My man didn't even know Bona's name. Free throw going to be short. Bucks pick it up. Yo, the Bucks really stink, man. They're really not good. It's crazy. Here's Rollins going to dribble down the lane, floats one up, missed it. Lopez taps it in. 6-point game. Giannis is over on the bench now. They bring in Gary Trent Jr., a 3-ball and 1. Who was that? Quentin Grimes fouled and 1.
sir.
Yo. Drop the ones. Wait, yeah, they counted it. We got Secret Underdog the Gamer gifting a Philly Take membership.
Let's go.
Secret, thank you for gifting a membership. Grimes going to miss the free throw, though. Can never hit free throws. And Torian Prince going to scoop one in right on the other end. It's a 7-point game here halfway into the first quarter. Grimes at the top. He's working against Gary Trent Jr. Gary Trent cooked the Sixers on opening night this year. Here's a little shot on the baseline short from Grimes, picked up by Kuzma. Here comes shot chucker Kyle Kuzma. Kicks it back. Rollins, Torian Prince to the corner. Spot up a three. Trent nails it. $2 super chat from Secret Underdog the Gamer. Channel member. What's up, Secret? This organization is hot dog water. LOL. It sucks. Yeah, you're not lying, bro. The amount of drama with this team just never ends. It's unbelievable. Butler down the lane goes up and in right off the square. Jared Butler and Adem Bona leading the charge here in quarter number 1. Here's Brook Lopez. He's going to find Gary Trent Jr. Now Kuzma at the wing. Here's Ryan Rollins against Quentin Grimes. He drives in up with the left and gets it to fall. It's a 4-point game again. 4:50 to go here in the first quarter. Butler going to cross over, drive, puts it up, and swatted by Brook Lopez. Blocked into the stands. $5 super chat from Philly for Life. Philly for Life, thank you, sir. Another great channel member, Fire Take Goat. He says, hit the damn like button for the tank chat. Let's go get Coop. Capture the flag, baby. Need some energy, chat. Pray all is well, RB. Hit that like button. This is why I appreciate you, man. You're the man. Edwards with a double fake goes up, missed it short. He's right, though. We need some energy in this chat. I want to see the tankathon emojis. Oh, wait, there's AJ Green. Never mind. I was wrong. AJ Green is playing today. He's just coming off the bench. Just like Doc Rivers to bench his best shooter. My bad. I'm pretty sure AJ Green is like top 3 in 3-point percentage this year. And Doc Rivers benches him. So my bad. AJ Green is good to go. Philly for Life, thank you, man. Don Boyle gifting a Philly Take membership. The Fire Take Goat showing up. Show some love in the chat for my guys, man. Shout out to the Fire Take Goats. Yabu for 3. Cashes at home. 4:10 to go in the first quarter. 29-22. Shout out to all the members, man. You guys are constantly holding it down. AJ Green steps over, steps back. He's going to find Lopez down in the post. Turns, fades. Lopez puts it up and missed it. Jalen Hood-Schifino, Lonnie Walker, and Ricky Council in for the first time. We'll see if Doughton plays tonight. We'll see if Colin Castleton plays tonight. Yabu takes it all the way. Blows right by the defense, up and in. Do we have 100 likes yet? We're at 76. What's up, man? Can y'all hit the damn like button? Get us to 100. Rollins going to kick it up to Kuzma. He drives, draws contact, couldn't put it to go. But Kuzma to the line for 2. Oh, they're slacking right now, man. 160 people in the chat. Trying to wake up the neighbors. Y'all got to give me some energy, man. We're winding down this season. I know it's tough, but come on, man. We're trying to have some fun. We're trying to have some fun here. Kuzma going to miss the first one at the line. 31-22. Once again, we do this every single game. Pre-game, live game, post-game coverage. Right here, all on one stream. You don't have to go anywhere. Philly Take with RB. We got empty seats everywhere, man. This is crazy. Kuzma going to miss the second as well. 0 for 2. If it was the second half, everybody would have been reigning in Chick-fil-A. Lonnie Walker going to give it to Schifino. Here is Butler back to Jalen. Hood-Schifino. He swings it over to Lonnie Walker. Steps into a 3. Off the back rim, off the top of the backboard. We got my guy Don Vito gifting 5 Philly Take memberships.
He's on fire.
Here's Pat Connaughton in for the first time. Blocked by Adem Bona. He's everywhere. He's everywhere. Lonnie back to JHS. JHS going to drive, spin, fade off a foot. It's money. Sixers lead it by 11. So AJ Green is in with Pat Connaughton. Gary Trent Jr. Giannis subs back in for the Bucks. Giannis posting up Adem Bona, floats it up, he airballed it, gets it back, tried to slam on him, missed it again. Yo, Adem Bona has him on clamps. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, yo. I'm not even going to lie right now. Oh my gosh. Ladies and gentlemen, I got to be honest with you guys right now. I know we're trying to tank and all, but what Adem Bona is doing right now, yo, Adem Bona is out here cooking, bro. He's out here cooking. Yo, Adem Bona is locking up Giannis right now in the post. Wow. Yo, Adem Bona might be the future, bro. He might be the future. All right, guys, we got 175 people in here, 81 likes. Who's going to get us to 100? See, that's why the Sixers are doing good, because y'all haven't hit your damn like button yet. Once we get to 100, they're going to slow down. But the Sixers are absolutely cooking right now. Leave it up to Doc Rivers to screw up the tank. The Sixers are shooting 71% from three, 67% from the field. They can't miss. They're locking up Giannis in the post. Adem Bona looks like Defensive Player of the Year. And if the Sixers don't chill out, they're going to win this game. You remember how George Niang used to clamp Giannis? I'm wondering if Adem Bona is the new Giannis clamper. I'm starting to wonder. Also, we need 10 more subscribers. Get us to 42.1K. Who's going to be the next 10? Let's go, man. Let's go, man. 10 more subs, 15 more likes. Get us up to 100. Let's go so I can hit the air horn. Don Vito, thank you for gifting the memberships, man. We got Top Shot Tesla gifting a membership. Let's go. Woo. It is a gift-a-thon tonight. The channel members are cooking tonight, man. Top Shot, thank you, man. Shout out to Top Shot. Shout out to Don Vito. Secret Underdog the Gamer. Philly for life. Who else? Don Boyle. You guys are cooking right now, man. Let's go. I'm feeling the energy now. All right, Sixers, stop cooking. Stop cooking. Sixers lead it by 11. Here's Lonnie Walker. Lonnie going to find Quentin Grimes. Grimes coming around his screen. Grimes stops at the top. Here's Lonnie. Has them all out of spot, and he's going to slam one down. Oh, my gosh, the Bucks are terrible. The Bucks are terrible, man. The Bucks are actually terrible. Kevin Porter Jr. in for the Bucks as well. And another miss by Milwaukee. They're down 13. Sixers, you can't be doing this right now. Can't be doing this. Here's Jalen Hood-Schifino. Up to Grimes. Grimes going to stop. Down in the paint. Bona. Down low. Goes up again. Another bucket. Guys, we need 9 more likes. Get us to 100 right now. Let's go. Philly for life. $2 super chat says Bona didn't get the memo that we need to lose, RB. They got to tell him. They got to bench him. They're going to have to bench Adem Bona. That's how bad it is right now. You might have to bench him. Here's Gary Trent Jr. Steps back, mid-range 2. It's off again. Yo, this is not looking good, man. This is not looking good at all. Lonnie Walker going to find Ricky Council. Council drives the lane, spins, kicks it back to Jalen Hood-Schifino. Here's the dribble. Lonnie elbows his man off in another bucket. Yeah, this ain't looking good, bro. This isn't looking good right now. It's a 17-point lead for the Sixers. This is not looking good. Connaughton for 3. That's off again. Gary Trent Jr. gets the rebound. 26 seconds to go. Let's go. You need to score, Milwaukee. You need to score. 3 ball is good. Thank you. Guys, how do we not have 100 likes, man? We got almost 200 people in here. Hit the thumbs up button. Sixers most field goals in any quarter this season. That's crazy. That's crazy work. Grimes up to JHS. Here's a step back for 3. Off the mark. And that is how we end quarter number 1. Definitely not how any of us expected it to go. But that is where we are at as we take it to quarter number 2. The Sixers hold a 14-point lead. And it's the end of the first quarter. Here on the Sixers Game Day Live Show, you know what that means, man. It is time for Sixers trivia. If you get the question right, you're going to hear this sound. It's not about who gets it right. It's about who gets it right first and comments it correctly in the chat. We have a tight race going here with 6 games left. And ladies and gentlemen, hold on, we got a bonus. This question's going to count for 2 points. I said we're going to have a few bonus questions remaining this season. We might even pop up multiple questions in one of the final games. Who knows? But this question is going to be worth 2 points, so it's a big one. So get those keyboards ready. And before I get to the question, I got to let you know this one is brought to you by National University. Ladies and gentlemen, National University is a nonprofit accredited university offering flexible online schooling. They have a 50-year history of innovative learning with support models for working and non-traditional students, both with on-ground and online school, hybrid 4 and 8-week classes, group and individual models, and more. They have the most comprehensive degree and program offerings in the U.S. for working and non-traditional students. They give you the support that you need to balance your life while going to school through their mentoring network that offers career guidance, professional development opportunities, and customized support. 50% of their undergrad students are active duty military veteran or dependents, and they awarded $50 million plus in scholarships last year. Matter of fact, they have a new scholarship opening right now. So go click their link, check them out, and check out their flexible curriculums and program offerings. Shout out to National University. Let's see who's going to be our Sixer Scholar, man. This one's going to be worth 2 points. It's a big one. Ladies and gentlemen, the question is, the Sixers currently have 53 losses on the season. Since the year 2000, including this season, how many times have they had 53 or more losses in a season? So once again, since the year 2000, how many times have the Sixers had 53 or more losses in a season, including this year, because they currently have 53. So give me some thoughts in the comments. Give me your answers. Probably don't have time to look it up because I'm sure we're going to have a lot of answers. This is a bonus question. We'll get to the answers here in just a minute, as the Sixers are going to put it up short to begin quarter number 2. They lead it by 14. Carlos Rosado, $2 super chat. Thank you, man. Says, no, why are we winning this game right now? Just as you say that, the Bucks are going to cash in another 3. There's AJ Green, who, by the way, is the Bucks' best shooter. Don't know why he's coming off the bench, Doc Rivers. Feels like a Doc Rivers thing to bring a young guy in off the bench. Here's Ricky Council, a 3 on the other end. Can't get that one to answer. Bucks have it down 11. And Connaughton with the reverse layup. All right, man. I'm not accepting any more answers At the next stoppage, we're going to read it out and see who got it correct for 2 points in the trivia race. The question is, how many times have the Sixers had more than 53 losses, 53 or more, since the year 2000? Adem Bona going to turn, spin, lost it, tried to save it. He throws it off the leg of Giannis, but it's going to be a shot clock violation. All right, man. The correct answer is, since 2000, the Sixers have now had six seasons with 53 or more losses. And the correct answer is going to go to Shoe Game in the chat. Shoe Game. Shoe Game. Congratulations. Woo. Shoe Game. Congrats, man. Sixer Scholar. I think that's his first of the season. Brook Lopez going to drain a 3. And just like that, he's right back in the race, man. Shoe Game's right in the race with 2 points. I'm telling you, we got a tight race. We'll read off the leaderboard here in just a minute. Bucks are on an 8-0 run. They take it away again. Let's go. Giannis behind the back pass. And Porter Jr. going to slam it down. It's a 4-point game. Shoe Game is going to have, I believe, his first win of the season. Hold on, let's see. Actually, no, I'm sorry. Shoe Game, my bad. He did win one earlier this season. So, ladies and gentlemen, just like that, Shoe Game is now up to 3. Shoe Game is right in the mix, man. Whoever gets the most points at the end of the season is going to win a prize. Shoe Game is now up there with 3, thanks to the bonus question. Let's go, man. Congratulations. Congratulations. Alrighty, man. Here is the official leaderboard in Sixers trivia with now 5 games remaining. But like I said, we're going to have more bonus questions, which is why you'll want to be here throughout the entire stream. Maybe it's a hint, maybe it's not, but you want to be here all stream long. We got Philly Sports Dylan with 7. We have Lou World and Ego with 5 apiece, but I think they've checked out for the season. Busy B has 4. Don Boyle has 4. And Kyle Lehman, Jamie Slack, and now Shoe Game are all at 3. So it is a tight race, ladies and gentlemen. It is a tight race. We got a good one brewing on our hands. Also, we did hit 100 likes, so ladies and gentlemen, drop those yes sirs in the chat. Let's go. Yes, sir. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. Wake them up. Yes, sir.
He's on fire.
Let's go, man. Listen, guys, I know some of you probably don't like the air horn, which is probably why you don't hit the like button. But look, man, I could be boring. I could be monotone. I could just sit here and be like, yeah, the Sixers are 30 games under 500. Do you want me to be that way? Either way, I don't care because I'm going to bring the energy. I do this every single game. I put my heart and my soul into this, and I'm trying to have some fun. We're going to have some fun. Tika says, my only correct answer, I got screwed by internet speed. Yo, Tika, we're going to get you one. Don't worry. Tika, I'm predicting that you get a question right by the end of the season. Plus, you're always here through the entire stream. And like I said, we might be throwing out some extra bonus questions in these final 5 games. So you'll want to be here all game long. Let's go. Drop the yes sirs in the chat. Let's get this chat on fire, man. The Sixers are now coming back down to earth. Thankfully. A lot of good guesses, by the way, on the trivia. A lot of good guesses on the trivia. Sixers are up by 4. Here's the spin off of Bona. Giannis couldn't get it to go. Bucks pick it back up, though. They have the offensive rebound and another opportunity. KPJ going to turn, one bounce it to Giannis. Giannis turns, fades. Giannis can't get it to fall. And that one's poked away. Banj, member for 3 months. Thank you, sir. He says, shout out to Don Boyle, Cool J, and Busy BW. Yo, shout out to Banj. Yo, can we give Banj some love in the chat? He's using his member message to shout out other members. That's awesome, man. Let's go. RB, I believe once I won an answer with someone else. Not sure if that's half a point. Nah, I gave you a whole point. For the people that got it at the same time, I gave you a whole point. Like I said, it's anybody's ball game. Shoe Game says that was a complete guess. I had no clue. Yeah, but that's the point sometimes, man. You got to get your answer in quick. Sometimes you have to guess. I don't want people looking it up, you know? I want people giving a guess. Gary Trent from the corner. He drains it. Can anybody guess the seasons that they had 53 losses? And it looks like, bro, what? Adem Bona just got called for an offensive foul, right? Or was it on the Bucks? Bona just got thrown to the ground. Why was KPJ saying to review it? And how did Bona get called for a foul? That's weird, man. But yeah, the Sixers had 4 seasons in a row with 53 or more losses. That was during the initial process. One this year is 5, and then they had one in the late 2000s, I believe. Giannis throws one down. Here's the Sixers on the other end. Grimes going to find Justin Edwards. Edwards to Yabusele. Edwards coming around his screen, kicks it back. Here's Colin Castleton in for the first time. Colin Castleton is in the ball game, and he finds a cutting Grimes for a right-hand reverse lay. Yo, can we give some love to Colin Castleton in the chat? He just went up and contested Giannis, and he fouls the heck out of him. But Colin Castleton! Bro, I was making fun of this guy the other night when we were playing the Raptors. This guy's the ultimate tankathon. This is the guy that the Raptors put in the end of the game when they want to sit their entire starting lineup. This is who they put in the game, Colin Castleton. And now he's on the Sixers. You hear that, Toronto? We took your tankathon, guys. Let's go. Woo! Everybody drop a Colin in the chat. Drop a Colin in the chat. Let's go. Woo! Colin Castleton, he knows the mission. But we got to warn ourselves a little bit, though. He could be a double agent. He could be a double agent. He could be a Raptors double agent trying to screw up the tank. So we got to be careful. We got to be careful, man. Second one at the line from Giannis. And he's going to knock it down. Bucks lead, baby. The Bucks are in the lead. Guys, we have 207 people in the chat. Can we get to 200 likes? You guys are crushing it now. Butler tried to pass it away. It's stolen. Castleton didn't even go for the ball. He knows what he's doing. He knows the mission. Here's Giannis against Castleton. Castleton comes right in and gives up another bucket to Giannis. Dude, he is getting shredded. Sixers throw it away again. Yo, we are cooking. We are cooking. Colin Castleton, you are my hero, man. This guy's amazing. Dude, he is getting shredded by Giannis. MVPs for Colin Castleton. By the way, the Bucks are on a 24-2 run. That's how this game has flipped on its head. Dude, the Sixers are actually so impressive. Yo, I said this in a postgame the other night. The Sixers are so good at this tanking thing, man. Is KPJ going to step back for another 2? Dude, The Sixers literally scared the heck out of us. They made it look like they were going to win this game. This is like another level of tanking that you can't even tap into. Grimes for three, missed it. Yabu in the post finds a cutting Grimes. He goes up, missed the layup again, and a foul. All right, can we get a like spike going in the chat? Everybody hit that thumbs up. Get us to 200 likes. If you guys have been watching us all season and you've been tapped in, I want y'all to drop OG in the chat. Drop OG in the chat so I can shout you out. If you're new, drop new. And if you're an occasional watcher, drop casual in the chat. This team's got me fired up, man. Dude, this team is cooking right now. This team is cooking. Sixers down by 3. 6:25 to go here in the first half. Kuzma, the drive, the floater, and he is fouled. Let's go, man. If you guys have been watching us all season, drop OG. If you are a casual, drop casual. If you're new, drop new. I want to see people comment in the chat. Let's get this to 200 likes, man. Top Shot Tesla, $2 super chat says Castleton is a problem, can reach the high branches. Dude, this man, Colin Castleton, never had to jump for a cookie jar in his entire life. He never had to get a step stool to, get the thing he wanted out of the top cabinet. Shout out to Colin Castleton. He's making us proud, man. Kuzma going to knock down the free throws. It's a 4-point game. Edwards at the top, coming around his screen. Edwards finds Yabu wide open for three. Pulls it up short. Grimes the rebound, floats it up and in. And he was fouled. And one for Quentin Grimes. Yes, sir. Don't get too excited now, Grimes. Don't get too excited. Come on now. We got Busy B OG in the chat, Dom OG, Banj OG, K-Turn OG. We got Dan B Casual, love the streams, Dave OG, Shoe Game OG, D Money OG, Don OG, Funk OG, Gift of Gab OG. Let's go. Let's go. Let's wake them up. Free throws missed by Quentin Grimes because he can't hit a free throw in his entire life. Here's Ryan Rollins going to find Torian Prince. Back to Rollins. Rollins coming around his screen. He blows by Castleton. Swings it out. Grimes going to steal it away again. Here come the Sixers. Grimes behind the back. The drive. The layup. Got it again. Q-Dot is cooking. Q-Dot, you might have to get benched again, man. This is unacceptable, Quentin. Giannis puts it up on the other end and right over the top of Adembona. Bucks back up by 2. Here is Quentin Grimes. Jared Butler back in the game, hit a couple threes in the first quarter. Here's Jared Butler, going to find a cutting Adembona. Bona slams it down with the 2 hands. He goes right through the defense. He's staring around. Bona with the exciting flush. Here is Gary Trent Jr. finds Giannis again. This time he's guarded by Justin Edwards. They switch Castleton off of Giannis. Kick it out to the corner. Kuzma a 3. He chimes it in over Colin Castleton. Yo. This boy Castleton's not playing any defense, man. Edwards a 3, rolls up off the rim and falls out. There's Kyle Kuzma again. He drives, hands it off to Ryan Rollins. Rollins, a second-round pick a couple years ago, and another 3-ball missed by Milwaukee. 4:20 to go here in the first half. Rollins has been primarily a G League player till this season. He's now getting an opportunity with Lillard out. Sixers lost it out of bounds. Going to stay with them, though. Yeah, I'll tell you what, man. I'm liking how fast these games are going, though. I like how fast these games are zipping by. All right, guys, we only have 124 likes now. Let's go. Get up to 200. You guys were cooking for a while. Let's see. Where did Colin Castleton go to school? Where did he go to school? And I think the Sixers just got a 5-second violation on the inbound. Colin Castleton went to school at Michigan. He was undrafted in 2023. He has bounced around to NBA teams and the G League. He is an NBA Cup champion in 2023 with the Lakers. That's right. You're talking to NBA Cup champion Colin Castleton. He's from the Pembroke Pines of Florida. He sounds like a guy from Pembroke Pines of Florida. Bono to a cutting Grimes off the fingertips, taken away by Milwaukee. They lead by 5. Here's Giannis. Giannis to the corner. Kuzma wide open. Missed it. How do you miss that shot? Edwards tried to save it. He threw it off the side of the backboard, but it was out of bounds. Dude, Justin Edwards, what was that? You know who Colin Castleton looks like? He looks like, what's that guy's name, man? He looks like the dude from Toy Story. Jared Butler and one on the other end. Fouled and one. Yes, sir. Rollins is down holding his face. Jared Butler fouled and one. Going to the line. What's that guy's name from Toy Story, man? Sid. Sid. That's who he looks like. He looks like Sid from Toy Story. Oh, man. Drop the ones in the chat. Yo, you guys are slacking in here, man. I look up at the chat. I see no ones in the chat. What's up, man? Every time we drop the ones, we gotta drop them for the N1. What's up, man? 210 people in here. 120 likes. Let's go. Get it to 200, man. We need 9 more subscribers to get to 42,100. Please subscribe to the channel. Helps us grow. The more subs we get, the more we push this content out as well. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. We do this every single game. Pre-game, live game, post-game coverage. All on the same stream. Let's go. Guess we're going to have an injury timeout. I guess that's what we're waiting for. Yo, Bono was really cooking, then they took him out of the game. We're really playing dudes named Colin Castleton, man. That's crazy. All right, guys, we just got an update. All right, I just realized why the Sixers started to cook in the tankathon. Tim Bontemps reports that Doc Rivers is not feeling well and is now watching the game in the locker room. Lead assistant Darvin Ham is coaching the team in his absence. Doc Rivers has exited the game, and the Bucks started cooking. Coincidence? So, ladies and gentlemen, Doc Rivers was officially trying to ruin the tank. Doc Rivers was officially trying to ruin the tank. Yo, he really does look like Sid. He does, man. We got Sid on our team. Free throw good from Jared Butler, 54-52. When RB isn't streaming every other day, I don't know what I'm going to do. Bench, don't worry, bro. We got you covered in the off season. Edwards steals it away, puts it up, he's fouled. Guys, we're going to have off-season live streams. We're going to live stream the playoffs. We're going to live stream free agency. We won't be live streaming every other day, but we're going to drop a lot of content, man. That's why I need you guys to stay tapped in all off-season. It's going to be a long off-season. Longer than we've ever had. But if you guys really want to rock with your boy, show up to the playoff live streams. Keep supporting us. I will miss you guys in the offseason, though. But we will be doing live streams, so don't worry. Don't worry. Who is Philip Wheeler? Is that Zach's brother? Nah. Some dude we picked up off a G League team, man. Kyle Kuzma at the top, guarded by Justin Edwards. 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Giannis against Lonnie Walker. Giannis gets double teamed, wings it to the other corner. What a pass. 3-ball cashed in by Taurean Prince. That was a hell of a pass. Come on, y'all. Hit the thumbs up, man. Get us to 200. I'm feeling the energy now. Now that the Sixers are losing, I'm feeling pretty good. Edwards, dribble, drive, back to Yabusele. Yabu to the corner. 3-ball, Jared Butler again. This one's short. 2:20 to go here in the first half. Giannis behind the back, through the legs. Giannis going to dribble. Kicks it out. 3-ball from Prince. And he was no Prince on that shot. Here come the Sixers. Edwards, Butler to Edwards. Edwards, the start. After stopping, drives, floats it up. Takes it away. Bucks steal it again. Here they come. Giannis, Kuzma. Taurean Prince in the corner, trying to redeem himself. Can't get it to fall. 4-point game. Here's Yabu. Wide open. Yabu for 3. I give you a lot of credit for still doing play-by-plays this season. I haven't been watching many of your shows this year, but just wanted to pay some homage. Respect, my man. Drew, thank you, man. Appreciate the kind words. Thanks for stopping in. Sixer Nation, I need y'all to drop some blue and red in the chat. Let's see who's still in here rocking with the Sixers. Well, maybe not rocking with the Sixers, but rocking with me. Who's still in here dropping some blue and red, man? Sixers are frustrating me as much as they are you guys. Drop some blue and red in the chat. Members, I want to see all y'all dropping the emojis, man. Let's color this chat up. Let's make it pretty. Jared Butler, past Kuzma. Then he gets blocked. Sixers trying to fight for it back. Giannis runs up the floor, dives, just out of reach. Sixers get it back. Giannis is on the floor. Yabu, fake pass, now to the corner. Butler for 3. He got it. Sixers lead by 2. Here's Ryan Rollins back in the game, puts it up from the elbow, and he ties it up. Guys, we got a cardiac game on our hands. When's the last time we said that? 59-59. Sixers holding themselves in this game. Here's Justin Edwards at the top. Edwards working against Kyle Kuzma. 30 seconds left here in the first half. Yabu, the drive, the kick. Butler sidestep, corner 3. Couldn't get it to go. 3 seconds separating game and shot clock. Bucks have it. Here we go. Giannis at the logo. See what he does. Giannis going to drive all the way to the rim. Nobody could stop him. I'm glad the refs aren't whistle happy tonight. 3 seconds, 2, 1. Lonnie, the drive, blocked again. Did he just get hit in the face by the ball? Lonnie holding his face. Did he get hit in the eye or did the ball hit him in the eye? Dude, Kuzma's out here blocking everything. .8 on the game clock. Lonnie inbounds it. Bucks steal it away. And that'll do it. So that will take us to halftime, ladies and gentlemen. The score is 61-59. Bucks hold by 2. This is the Sixers Game Day Live show. Really appreciate everybody that's been in here all game long, all season long. Couple shout outs to our members that have been rocking with us. We got Busy B in the house, MVP. We got Don Boyle, MVP. Don Vito in the building tonight. We got Banj in here. Shout out to Banj. Asia Roberson. What's up, Asia? Shout out to all the members in the house. All right, man. Trying to think if I want to do the one word, man. I feel like we all kind of know how this is going. All right. Instead of doing one word, we're going to switch it up again a little bit tonight. Here's my question to the chat. I want a percentage, all right? I want a percentage in the chat right now. How confident are you that the Sixers are going to end up keeping their top 6 pick? I want a percentage from 0 to 100. You can give me an explanation if you want. You can take into account anything you would like from the NBA to the Sixers, their luck, their players. What percentage, confidence-wise, are you at right now that the Sixers are going to keep their top 6 pick? I'm going to give you my thoughts on that, but I want to give a shout-out to BetUS TV. Shout out to BetUS TV. Guys, go check them out on all their socials, their platforms, their sites. Go give them a follow. They will keep you up to date with all of your daily sports content, news, coverage, content, and more. They'll keep you up to date right away. Shout out to BetUS TV for partnering with us all season long. Shout out to BetUS TV. My percentage odds of confidence that the Sixers keep their pick right now. I'm going to say I'm going to say 58. I'm going to say 58. And I know that might sound a little bit low, but when you think about the tankathon, how it's set up, and when you think about teams that could jump over the Sixers, like if a couple teams leap up in the tankathon, you know, then the Sixers might be toast. But I think I have a 58% confidence rate right now. I think they're going to get the top 6. I feel more confident than not, but I don't feel ultra confident given the Sixers' lack of success with things like this and their just bad luck. But yeah. Now, if they continue to climb in the tankathon, then yeah, it's going to be even higher. But I'm going to say 58. What's your guys' confidence level right now? Homa says 69%. Tom says 0 because they hate us. Tony says 65%. Tika says 75%. Dom says 76%. I'm sure no coincidence there. Banj 88%. I like that. Clint says 75%. Busy B says 65%. Cool J says 80% because the NBA hates us and are not going to let us keep the pick. Well, in that case, you should have 0. Philly for Life says 45% due to how good we are at tanking. This is only if we lose every game as well. Don says 50%. Dom says the basketball gods or tank gods have to let us keep it. Robbie says 65%. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, you have to flip your misfortunes at some point. You can't just be a cursed organization forever. Can they just give us something good, man? Just one thing. Just one thing, man. Can you just please give us something good? Like, based on the Sixers right now, if they don't get this draft pick, there's going to be not much at all to talk about for the next 4 months. Like, we don't even know what's going on with Joel Embiid yet. This is like, they need this. Like, we need water. They need a draft pick. They need a draft pick bad. Don says 50%. Robbie says 65%. OH says 100%. I trust the process. Amdy says 58%. I'm going 58. I'm going 58. Guys, a couple quick reminders. Be sure to follow us on all platforms, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. Our links are down below. Shout out to our sponsors. Be sure to support them as well. And if you would like to join the Discord, you can talk with a bunch of Sixer fans in there. Join our Discord server. You can also call in through the Discord. Check out our merch store as well. All right, ladies and gentlemen. We need 60 more likes. We're getting there. We need 8 more subscribers. You guys are crushing it. Let's go. Get us to 42.1K. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah, this tee is clean, man. And comfortable, too. Shout out to the Philly Take tee, man. Sixers may be frustrating, but here we are. And yeah. Maybe it's all setting up for the Sixers to get a big draft pick, and then all these young guys just turn into the best team ever next year, and we turn into the Oklahoma City Thunder. Maybe that's how we do it. Maybe that's how they do it, man. Who knows? $2 super chat. Philly for Life says, what are the percentages that we get the #1 overall pick? Percentages? You want the actual percentage or the prediction? The actual percentage right now is 10.5%, which is a little bit below the top 3 or top 4 teams. Realistically, do I think we're getting the #1 overall pick? No. But if we do, I would give us like a 6% chance. I think there's a very, very slight chance. And if we do, the NBA better watch out. Because Cooper Flag will take over the city of Philadelphia. We'll get another coup. Like I said in my video yesterday. Shout out to the people that watched the video. Yo, if we get Coop, man, oh my gosh. We're winning the championship next year. We are winning the championship with Cooper Flag next year. Sorry to spoil it for you guys, but it's happening. It's happening. But right now we got a 10.5% chance. So we'll see. We will see. Adem Bona and Jared Butler are cooking. Adem Bona and Jared Butler are cooking. That's a good sign. All right, man, I'm going to go get some more water, and then we'll recharge and get ready for half number 2. We got Don Vito gifting 5 Philly Take memberships. Let's go. Woo. Drop some love in the chat.
He's on fire.
Guys, if you want to join in on this member party, on this gift-a-thon, on this fun, become a channel member. Couple bucks a month. You get all the emojis. You get all the loyalty badges. Let's go, man. YouTube gives memberships to the most random people. Hey, man, can't control it, but appreciate the love. Listen, man, it's only a couple bucks a month anyway, man. You get all the cool emojis. You get to join in. You get membership discounts on merchandise. Let's go. We got Philly for Life gift and a Philly Take membership. Woo! It's a gift-a-thon, baby. Yeah. Let's go, man. Don says exactly just a few bucks a month. Well worth it. Literally the price of a coffee. That's what I'm saying. You went to whatever store this morning. You bought a breakfast sandwich. It was more than a channel membership. Come on, man. Join the membership party, man. Guys, we might even start doing member-only live streams. I might start giving away the intel on member live streams. Also, channel members, be sure you guys go to the community page on YouTube for members. Make sure you guys go to the community page on YouTube. All right? I'm going to show you what it looks like. If you go on the YouTube channel, you see the little membership tab. Hold on. Can you see that? Membership? Make sure you guys check that out. That's where we put member exclusive updates. That's where you can get the membership discount codes and all that over on the membership tab. So be sure to check that out. Only the members have access to it. Don, thank you for all the love, man. Appreciate that. Philly for Life, appreciate you, man. Let's go. Guys, we got a big second half coming up. We'll be back in just a moment. And we'll get locked and loaded. We got the rest of the game. We got the post-game show coming up. Let's get it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Second half coming up as we keep you up to date every single game. Pregame, live game, postgame show. Let's get it rocking and rolling, man. Let's get it rocking and rolling. Let's go, man. Don says, I'm trying to get all the regulars a membership. It always gets random ghost accounts. Hey, man. This is what it is, bro. If people want a membership, they could join the memberships, man. Click the link in the chat. If you don't want to be a member, you don't have to be a member. It's the beauty of it. All my members, y'all are getting love in the chat. I don't know how I'm still sitting through these games, but I'm glad I am. I'm glad I get to hang out with you guys. It's been nice hanging out with y'all, man. All right, man. We are off in the second half. It is a 2-point lead for Milwaukee. Let's see how they end off this game. My prediction was 133 to 106, which is a 27-point win. We'll see. Here's Brook Lopez wide open for three, and he's going to drain it from deep. The trifecta. That's how we begin quarter number 3 after a Sixers miss. It's Brook Lopez wide open. I'm guessing Brook Lopez will be gone after this year. I think his contract is up or he has an option. Now Yabu's wide open on the other end, and he's going to answer right back. Sixers not going away. Oh, yeah, we need 6 more subs, man. We're almost there. Get us to 42.1K. Let's go. If you guys are not subscribed, hit that sub button, turn on notifications. Lopez down in the paint, goes up, fouled, and one. And one, Brook Lopez.
He's on fire.
Do you guys want me to stream playoff games? Yes or no? Let me know your thoughts. Would you tap in for playoff live streams? Lopez going to the line for one more. And he's going to miss the free throw. So it is a 4-point game. Bucks lead it. Justin Edwards going to find Grimes. Here is Jared Butler. Almost walked with the ball. Here are the Sixers. Bona going to fake the handoff. Drive into the paint. Goes up and lays it in. Adem Bona with a strong first half. He had 14-3 on 7 for 8 in the first half. Had 12 of those 14 in the first quarter. Here's Giannis going to drive baseline. Giannis throws it, and it's deflected off of the foot of Quentin Grimes. Actually, it might have been off Bona. Looks like Bona's limping a little bit. Or maybe he got hurt on the last possession. Yo, Bona's screaming, man. I love this guy. And now Bona's going to limp off the floor, and he's going to go back to the locker room. So now another Sixer is injured. And Colin Castleton is back in the game. 3-ball missed by Ryan Rollins. Here's Justin Edwards. Drives, kicks it back. Yabusele at the wing. Here's Justin Edwards up top to Quentin Grimes. Grimes guarded by Giannis. Grimes to the corner. Castleton, pump fake, dribble, drive. Castleton floats it up and got it to fall with the hook. So, Adem Bona, I'm sorry that you're injured, man, but I guess it was for the tankathon. Rollins floats it up. That one's off the mark. 9:32 to go here in the third. Edwards going to bring it up the floor. Edwards at the wing, finds Grimes up top. Grimes to Yabu. Yabu, the pump fake, the dribble, the drive. Yabu, the dump. Here's Castleton. He turns, spins. Yabu trying to pick it up. Here's Justin Edwards, 4 on the shot clock. Edwards going to pull up from deep. Can't get it to fall. Giannis to cutting Kuzma, and he finds him wide open in the lane. 2-point lead for the Milwaukee Bucks. Vic says, I would definitely tune in for Celtics and Knicks playoff slander. Sixers another miss. Here's Giannis again. Going to find Rollins to the corner. Taurean Prince for 3. It's off the mark. Good defense by our boy Sid. He's really got a long face. Here's a 3-ball from Grimes. Can't get that one to hit. 2-point lead for the Bucks. Sixer Nation, get those tanky emojis in the chat. Get the tankathons going. Giannis going to get fouled and 1. Yeah, this dude Colin Castleton looks like a... I don't even know, bro. He's got a long neck. He plays no defense, too. I love it. Colin Castleton's a tank warrior, and he fouled Giannis. Let's go. Let's go. Yo, Giannis has a triple-double? Giannis has a triple-double right now. Giannis has a triple-double, bro. Giannis going to knock down the free throw. What'd I say he was going to have 46? He's getting there. He's getting there. Another steal by the Bucks. Here comes Giannis again. One bounce. Kuzma down the lane and blows by like the wind. So Adem Bona is back in the locker room. Colin Castleton has stepped in relief. We have 185 people in the chat. 150 likes. Guys, can we get it to 200 likes? See what happens, man? You guys hit the thumbs up. More people engaging, interacting. That's what we do here on the show. We try to have as much fun as we can while still giving you the analysis and the breakdown. If you guys have any questions for me, drop them in the chat. We can talk about whatever you want to talk about. I do want to say I appreciate everybody that's still in here rocking with us. You guys are the best. Sixers outscored them by 14 in the first quarter. Then they got outscored by 16 in the second quarter. Sixers are amazing. Jason 18 in the chat. What's up, Jason? What's up, my man? We'll be making some draft videos once the season ends, especially leading up to the draft lottery. But first, we got to see if, the Sixers are actually going to get their pick or not. Even if they don't get their pick, we'll have a video talking about second-round prospects that they should get. But yeah. So we will figure it out, and we'll do some playoff content as well. Then we'll have our free agency show, all that stuff. So don't go anywhere, man. Don't go anywhere. Tank me home, country road. That's a great comment. Nurse didn't even call a timeout. The bench coach did, says Brian. What do you think about Lillard being injured? I think the Bucks are cooked. Man. $2 super chat. Don Vito says, if the Sixers get the number 2 pick, who are you taking? It's a great question. I think that's above my pay grade, but the easy pick would say take Dylan Harper, but honestly, I think Ace Bailey would be a better fit. So if I was the Sixers, I would trade back a pick or two and still take Ace Bailey. I would trade back with whoever's below. Be like, yeah, you guys want Dylan Harper? Fine, take him, but give us some draft picks. And then I would trade back and draft Ace Bailey. But still very early. Yeah, I agree about Nick Nurse. I don't think he wants to be here. I mean, even before the game, we were talking about how Maxey's been ruled out for the season and Nurse is acting like it didn't happen. Nurse said that they didn't even give him the information about Maxey. So there's just such a big disconnect in this organization as Taurean Prince nails a three. We're going to talk about it more in a video probably tomorrow, but there is such a huge disconnect going on right now. Abasele at the wing. Going to find Jalen Hood-Schifino. He drives in, kicks it, Oppo corner, Castleton for three. That's off the mark. And it's going to stay with the Sixers. They said it went out on Milwaukee. Bucks didn't like the call. Here's Jalen Hood-Schifino for three. He's going to knock one down. JHS back on the board. What's up? JHS. Darvin Ham coaching the Bucks now. Doc Rivers went back to the locker room. So even Doc Rivers is not feeling well. Here's Brook Lopez, the drive, and he's fouled. Who's it going to be on? It's going to be on Colin Castleton. Yeah, Colin. Yeah, Sid. What's up, Sid? Yo, my boy's got, his neck is strong. All he's got to do is post somebody up. He can look around him. He can literally look around him. All he's got to do is stretch his neck out. That's crazy work, man. 190 people in the chat. Get us to 200 likes. Let's go. Let's wake him up. Never in my right mind did I think we'd be playing Colin Castleton. Here's our next trivia question. I'll give you guys a preview. How many players have played for the Sixers this season? And can you name all the players that have played for the Sixers this season? Hood-Schifino going to find Lonnie Walker. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Lonnie. Screen from Bona. Lonnie going to drive. Finds JHS. Into the paint. Floats it up off the window. Kissed it in perfectly. 6-point game. Here's Giannis guarded by Adem Bona. Giannis coming around a screen. And he's fouled on the floor. It's going to be on Jalen Hood-Schifino. I don't know why the Bucks have blue jerseys. Bona going to steal the inbounds. Here come the Sixers. Bona all the way. And it's going to be a goaltend. A goaltend on Brook Lopez. So the Sixers are going to have a bucket at 77-73. Let's go. Yeah, that definitely is a goaltend, man. Here are the Bucks. The dribble, the drive. Bona with the superior bona fide block. He comes back in the game and makes a statement. Hood-Schifino a three. That's off. Bona comes back in, and the guy is electrifying. He's everywhere. Lonnie, the drive, dumps it down low, and what a pass by Lonnie Walker, and Bona's going to slam it through. It's a 2-point game. Yo, Adem Bona is going crazy. Adem Bona is going crazy, ladies and gentlemen. 20 points, 4 boards, 1 steal, and 2 blocks. Yo! This guy came back from an ankle injury. He's cooking. Holy crap. All right, y'all. Get these likes up. Get the subscribers up. We need 5 more. Who's going to get us to 42.1? RB, I agree about Bailey. Do you worry about the fit between him and PG, assuming we can't trade PG? I mean, yeah, you worry about the fit, but you can't draft guys based on who is and who's not going to get traded, you know? You just got to draft guys and figure it out. So I think with the guard play, I'm a lot more worried because you already have, 3 capable guards on the team that you're going to pay. But I would still draft Ace Bailey. Clint in the chat. What's up, Clint? Dom, what's up? Things are getting spicy, ladies and gentlemen. The Sixers are trying to scare us. They're trying to scare us. Guys, make sure you follow me on Twitter at RBPhillyTake. Anthony Edwards just got helped to the locker room after stepping on Jordy Fernandez's foot. The Brooklyn Nets have officially taken out Anthony Edwards. The Brooklyn Nets need to be investigated. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. All right, guys, we need to get these likes up. We got over 200 in the chat. Welcome in Sixers Game Day Live. Thank you all for being here, man. Appreciate it. We're trying to give you guys the best coverage that we can get. Help us out. Help us grow the show. Floater no good from Milwaukee, and the Sixers are going to have a chance to tie or take the lead. Here's Lonnie coming around his screen. Lonnie guarded by Taurean Prince, 14 on the shot clock. Lonnie swings it across court. Edwards spot up a 3. No can do. Bona's going to get the board, fouled, and one! Bona is erupting as he punches the air, screams at a crowd, and one! Sir.
He's on fire!
Yo, Adem Bona is cooking right now, man. He is cooking. Whew. Holy smokes, bro. Bona going to knock down the free throw, and the Sixers retake the lead. As long as they collapse in the fourth quarter, I'll be cool. As long as they collapse, I'll be cool. 3 ball from Rollins. He drills it on the other end. Milwaukee takes the lead. Yabu going to bank one in down the other end. We're knotted at 80. Let's go, guys. 2:15 in the house. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hit that sub button, man. Somebody unsubscribed like a fraud. Get us to 42.1. Here's Lopez going to dribble. Drive. He gets plucked. And it's going to be a jump ball. Brooke Lopez against Jalen Hood-Schifino. Who do you think's going to win? Sixers do this every game, man. They start going crazy and then they collapse. Hope they can collapse in the fourth. Here comes Colin Castleton back in the game. Speaking of collapsing, here he comes. Bona going to hit the bench. That's what we got to do. That's what we got to do, man. Let's go. Let's go. Colin Castleton is back. Here's Kyle Kuzma working against Colin Castleton. He takes him off the dribble, turns, spins, floats it up. Yes! Colin Castleton is cooking. Can't believe I'm rooting for Colin Castleton. What has my life become? Lonnie Walker gonna try to turn the corner. Lonnie just walked. He walked about 5 steps and they finally call a travel. Busy B says third quarter fake comeback like clockwork. You know it, Busy B. You know it. Every single time. Every time. Kuzma going to swing it over. Here's AJ Green in the corner. Finds Lopez. Lopez, they steal it away. Lonnie has it rushing up the floor all the way, and it's poked away. Staying with the Sixers. 173 likes. Get us up there, man. We're almost there. We're almost there. Sixer Alex's came to give a like. Don't win now. Well, you could stay, man. Feel free to stay. As we root on the tankathon, drop those tank emojis in the chat. Here's Jalen Hood-Schifino. Dribbling, crossover, kicks it out. Lonnie Walker drives all the way down to Colin Castleton. Castleton the hook. He missed it by a year. Colin Castleton with a beautiful hook shot. And it's not even close to the rim. Kuzma on the other end lays it in. I cannot get enough of Colin Castleton. This guy knows how to tank. He was one of the Raptors tankers. Castleton for 3. Missed it. Yabu puts it back with the dunk. Yabu, you got to chill, man. Yabu just messed up Castleton's brick attempt. Yo. That's hilarious, man. That's hilarious. Lopez for 3. He airballed it. He airballed it. Here come the 76ers down by 2. Lonnie Walker. Going to take the screen from Yabu Sele. Here's Yabu. Dribbles, drives. Castleton. Grimes for 3. And it's money. Sixers take the lead. Here is Kyle Kuzma. He's going to drive and fouled on the other end. 276 people in the chat. Let's go. All right, man. We need y'all to hit the like button right now, man. Hit that like button. Get us up to 200 likes. Get us up to the big 200. We're almost there. We're almost there. $2 super chat. Top Shot Tesla says Castleton is a turtleneck model for his 9 to 5. Oh, he's frying my guy Colin. Yeah, you got to chill my guy Castleton. Castleton's a tank commander. Castleton's cooking, man. Chill on my boy Colin. Chill on my boy Colin. Sixers lead by 1. Kuzma at the line, and he's going to knock down the second one. So 1 for 2. It's a tie game. We got Cardiac here in Philly for once. Grimes steps back. Another 3. It comes up short. Rebounded by Giannis. Giannis going to drive, and he's fouled again. 1:55 to go here in the third. Let's go. 20 more likes. You guys are killing it. Let's go. Let's go. You guys can hear me, right? Drop a 1 in the chat if you guys can hear me and see me clearly. We got Giannis at the line. No ladder gate. Shout out to the real ones that remember Laddergate. They're waving stuff at Giannis. They're trying to mess him up. Giannis going to knock down the first. And the second one is going to be missed. It's 1 for 2. Nelson said we were lagging, but we're good now. I think the neighbors are trying to mess with us, man. I think they're messing with us. Neighbors are messing with us, bro. Here's the inbound to Jalen Hood-Schifino. JHS going to find Quentin Grimes. Grimes coming around the screen. Finds Ricky. Ricky, the dribble. Under the rim. Kicks it out. 3-ball Lonnie. It's short. 1:30 to go here in the third. 3-ball from Gary Trent. No good. Bucks get it back. Sixers aren't even going for the rebound. AJ Green for 3. Got it. Got it. Counseled, threw it away. Bucks take it back. Here they come. 4-on-1. Gary Trent puts it up and he's fouled. RB, can you wake up my client with the air horn? Actually, never mind. It's peaceful without him. Hey, if we get this, what do we need? 17 more? We need 17 more likes. We definitely can. Sixer Alex says lag. Are we lagging, guys? Are we lagging or no? Are they messing us up? Guys are giving me mixed signals, man. Are we lagging or no? Guys, we got 270 people in the chat. We need 17 more likes. Now Lonnie Walker's hurt. Lonnie's going back to the locker room. Bro, how many people on this team are going to get injured? How many people are going to get injured? Looks like Lonnie Walker's done for the night. Here's Jalen Hood-Schifino. Finds Adem Bona. Bona, the cutting Grimes. And the Sixers lose it again. Here come the Bucks. Yeah, we're about to give the Raptors a taste of their medicine. We're about to play Colin Castleton in prime time. We're about to show the Raptors how it's done. Giannis to the corner. Gary Trent sidestep for 3. He drills it. What a shot by Gary Trent Jr. Let's go, baby. Guys, 10 more likes. Let's get it. Let's get it. And we need 4 more subscribers. Hit that sub button. Get us to 42.1. 18 seconds to go here in the third. Grimes, Council, floats it up. Got it. He got it. Four seconds to go. Here's Gary Trent in the corner. 3. He missed it. Was he fouled? He was fouled. Jalen Hood-Schifino fouled him in the corner. What are you thinking? Why would you jump into him? It was like, I believe I can fly. What did he do? Yo, no wonder these dudes were on G League rosters, man. No offense, but like, bro, how do you do that with 1 second, not even 1 second on the clock? What are you doing, man? I mean, I'm happy about it, but sheesh, what are you thinking? Gary Trent gonna knock down the free throws. 9-point lead now. And the shot at the buzzer is no good. So we will take it to quarter number 4. It's a 9-point game. 260 in the chat. Hit the thumbs up button, man. Hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel. Keep us rocking and rolling. You guys are killing it in the chat. Now, before we jump into quarter number 4, I want to see y'all dropping the Tankathon emojis. I want to see all my members, especially the new ones, people that just got gifted a membership, dropping those tanks. And before we jump back into it, I got to let you guys know again about National University. You guys got to check them out, man. They're a nonprofit, accredited university offering flexible online schooling. You can go to school from the comfort of your own home NU has a 50-year history of innovative learning and support models for working and non-traditional students. They have the most comprehensive degree and program offerings in the U.S. for working and non-traditional students, and they awarded $50 million plus in scholarships last year. Right now, they have a new scholarship opportunity. It is called the Believe in Yourself, Succeed in Your Future Scholarship. It is a needs-based scholarship that will provide annual funding throughout your entire degree program, as long as you maintain eligibility requirements. National University is committed to making higher ed accessible to all, no matter your background or financial circumstances. The Believe and Succeed Scholarship is designed to help dedicated students overcome all their financial obstacles and stay on track toward earning a quality degree. This scholarship opportunity supports your journey towards personal growth, professional success, and a brighter future. So learn more by clicking the link in the live chat right now. It's also down in the description. Go back, get your degree. Shout out to National University for helping you do so. Like I said, it's always good to get some assistance, especially if you can get a scholarship, man. So shout out to National University. Check them out. Link in the live chat. Don says, whoever hasn't liked the video, like it right now. We need 7 more. Let's go. Next time Sixers gets to 42 wins, I'll buy my membership. That's weird behavior, man. If you supported us, you'd cop a membership already. Can't put the success in the hands of the Sixers. What are you, crazy? What are you, crazy? Sixers ain't getting 42 wins. Wild. All right, man. Quarter number 4. We got a tight game here in South Philly. 3-ball from AJ Green. That one's off the mark. That's how we start quarter number 4. Can the Sixers make it 10 in a row and continue the tankathon? Here's Jalen Hood-Schifino. He's going to find Quentin Grimes. Now Yabu for 3. That's short. Council puts it up. Short again. Bona taps it and got it to fall. Adem Bona is cooking, ladies and gentlemen. Here's Giannis at the free throw line. He's going to turn, spin, kick it back. Trent for 3. Off the mark. Sixers come down with the board. Yabusele in the block against Connaughton. Yabu turning, trying to post him up. Pushes him out of the way, then hooks one up. No foul called. I'm surprised. But that is crazy. Giannis going all the way down the line. Missed it, but he put it back in. No look pass. Bona cutting baseline again, and he's fouled. And one. Adem Bona. Yes, sir. One's in the chat for Adem Bona. Holy smokes. This guy's going crazy. Don Boyle gifting a Philly Take membership. Woo.
He's on fire.
Guys, we need all the members dropping the MVPs anytime somebody gifts a membership, man. Drop those MVPs. Top Shot Tesla, $2 super chat. Thank you, man. Once Embiid plays 82 games, I'll get a membership. That's what I'm saying. Like, what kind of fraudulent behavior is that? You know damn well the Sixers aren't winning 42 games. Just say you don't want to be a member. It's all good, man. Sometimes these comments get me, man. That's crazy work. Giannis down low. He goes up, and he was hacked by 4 different players. Adem Bona now has 28 points for Philly. Adem Bona might get 30 tonight. He might get a 30-piece. 240 people in the chat. We need 4 more likes. Get us to 200. Get us to the 200. Let's go. Get us to that 200, man. What are you guys waiting for? Trying to wake up the neighbors, man. They've been messing us up. Giannis going to knock down the first. I guess Giannis learned how to shoot free throws. No more ladder gate. He's 6 for 7 tonight. Yeah, that's a crazy stat line, man. 14 assists, 14 rebounds, and 28 points. That is a crazy stat line, man. That is crazy. Imagine Bona having more 30-point games than Paul George. That'd be wild. Bucks lead it by 6. 10 minutes to go here in South Philly. It's still a close game. Sixers, you know what to do at this point of the game. Bucks are playing a zone defense. Grimes to Yabusele. They let him shoot wide open. It's going to be short. Giannis with another rebound. This guy's going crazy right now. Giannis again, and he's fouled. How many fouls does Bona have? 4? He's got 4. This is crazy, man. We have a timeout? Or maybe a challenge. They might be challenging this. They might be challenging this. Aren't you guys going to miss these Sixers live streams, man? When we're done in 6 games? Let's go, Sixers Game Day Live crew. Get hype, man. Get active. Do we have 200 likes? We got 200 in the chat. Hit the thumbs up button. Let's go. Yes, sir. Run it back. Wake them up. Stop messing with me. Don't mess with my internet, bro. Unless you want me to pop over there and knock on your door. Yes, sir.
He's on fire.
They got to stop messing with us, bro. We don't accept that. We don't take that. Let's go. Yes, sir's in the chat. One more. Hold on. Let's go one more. One more. Yes, sir. Fire me up, man. Fire me up. Real question is, can we get 3 more subscribers, man? We're 3 away from 42.1K. You see the ticker in the bottom right? Yeah, why is my bottom ticker not updating, man? Hold on. Y'all didn't even let me know. Hold on. Can we refresh that? Let's refresh that. There we go. Miami's losing right now. Washington is losing. Raptors are winning. Nets are losing. Let's go, man. Top Shots is getting ready for the off-season content. We're going to have a lot of good off-season content, that's for sure. It's going to be a long off-season. Longer than normal. Longer than normal. Let's go. Shout out to the members in the chat. Don says, who is not subscribed? Hit the sub and like. That's what I'm saying, man. We need 1 more. Got all these shadow watchers in the chat. Praying on my downfall. I'm out here streaming the most irrelevant games of all time. This is crazy. Let's go. Here's Giannis again against Bona. Guess they didn't overturn it if they challenged it. I didn't even see. KPJ going to knock down the midi. It's 102.94. 9:27. Grimes hits Yabu on the right wing. Yabu working against Giannis. Yabu takes it in. Almost lost it. One bounce out to Jared Butler. Jared Butler against KPJ. He's going to step back, find Yabu. Yabu chucks it up. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by the Bucks. 9:05 to play here in quarter number 4. AJ Green going to spot up another 3-ball. It's money!
He's on fire!
Yo, can the Sixers get an AJ Green on their team? AJ Green reminds me of that one white dude at the street court that doesn't miss. He does not miss, bro. This guy, AJ Green, is an absolute sniper. Ricky Council going to dribble, drive. Ricky puts it up with the left hand. He missed it. Missed it again. Sixers fighting for it. Bucks pick it up. They call a foul on Milwaukee. They call a foul on Milwaukee. We got 42.1K. Let's go. Woo!
Yes, sir. He's on fire.
Let's go, man. Turn me up. Grimes, the mid-range, knocks it down. Let's go, bro. All you guys say I'm not tall either. There, you can see my height, man. I'll dunk on somebody. Giannis going to turn, spin. Giannis against Grimes. Giannis. They're going to call a foul. I knew it. I knew they were calling a foul. Just give Giannis every whistle in the book. Giannis, 28, 15, and 14 right now. That is an insane stat line. That is an insane stat line. Let's go. Don in the chat dropping the emojis. Banj, Busy B. Let's go. Nick Kwanzaa just subscribed for you, my guy. Welcome. Welcome to the fam. Welcome to the fam. We do this every single game, man. Pre-game, live game, post-game coverage. Why watch TV anymore when you got this coverage right here? Giannis at the free throw line again. They're waving the Chick-fil-A posters at him. He is going to make the first. It just rolled in. Let's go, chat. You guys are cooking tonight. Hold on, yo. Somebody just sent me this on Twitter. Hold up, yo. Giannis hit both free throws. Here's Jared Butler. Kicks it back. Here's Grimes. Deep three. Missed it. Yo, did John Morant do the finger pointing guns again? Did John Morant do it again? I don't know if this is real or not. I think he did it again. Bro, is John Morant okay in the head? You guys know what I'm talking about? KPJ going to step back for another 2. He knocks it down. Bro, he just got in trouble yesterday and got warned by the NBA. And he did it again? Yo, is this guy okay? Like, oh my God, did he just break AJ Green? Butler, he could hit the 3 though. Yeah, Busy B. Yeah, he did it again. He did it again. The guy is psycho. Bono with another block. 7 minutes to play. It's a 13-point game. Grimes down to Ricky. Ricky back to Yabu. Over to Grimes. Grimes against AJ Green. And Grimes lost it. It was poked away by AJ Green. Yo, Nurse is so ready to pull these guys out. You didn't see that? No, I'm talking about he did it again. I'm saying John Morant did it again, guys. I'm not saying the first time. I'm saying he did it again tonight. I saw the first one, but I'm saying he did it again after being warned by the NBA. That's crazy work from John Morant. The guy literally just got warned that he was going to get suspended if he did it again, and he does it again. Like, I don't know, man. Something wrong with that dude. If you guys want to see it, go check out my Twitter, man. I just retweeted it. 276 people in the chat. Welcome in, Philly Take with RB. Best community in the world. You guys are the best. Thank you for being here. Hit the like button, guys. Subscribe to the channel. Get us to 42.2 now. You guys are amazing. Shout out to the channel members. I see the chat lighting up green, blue, red. Let's go. Let's go, man. Once again, I want to give one more shout out to BetUS TV. Shout out to BetUS TV. Go follow their socials, their sites, their platforms. They'll keep you up to date every single day with the latest news, coverage, content, reports, updates, and more. Shout out to BetUS TV. Go check them out, man. Partner with us all season long. Jason says, I can't believe we can lose these games so easily. That's what we do, man. We're the Tank Warriors. We're the Tank Warriors, man. We don't give up. We do this every game. It's actually so easy. It's wild. But yeah, so if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, John Morant and Buddy Hield were warned by the NBA. John Morant was doing like finger-pointing guns, like a celebration. And he got warned by the NBA, and apparently he did it again tonight against the Miami Heat. So I don't know what's going on with this guy, but I know he's just celebrating, but like he just got warned. By the way, guys, we have breaking news. The Cleveland Cavaliers have signed Chuma Okeke. He is the Cavaliers' final roster spot. Can we get some Chuma Okeke love in the chat? He is going to the Eastern Conference Finals. Chuma Okeke is on the Cavaliers, ladies and gentlemen. Sixers legend. Sixers tanking legend Chuma Okeke. Bona with a block. They're going to call a goaltend. Bona is grabbing his head. He can't believe it. He's in disbelief of the call. He is enraged. He thought it was a clean block. Let's see. Looks like it was maybe coming down a little bit. Are they going to challenge it? What just happened now? Somebody get a tech? Now we just got a technical? Dude, the Sixers are so... Bro, how do you blink an eye and the Sixers are down by 15 points? Dude, you blink an eye and the Sixers are down by 15. Here's Jared Butler after the made free throw. Butler working against KPJ. Here's Butler coming around a screen. He's going to drive, float it up. Can't get it to go. Giannis with the ball. He's coming up the floor. Giannis. Nick Nurse just got ejected. Nick Nurse just got another tech. He's ejected.
Yes, sir.
Nick Nurse has been ejected, ladies and gentlemen. His first ejection of the season. He didn't even look like he wanted to be there either. He looked like he wanted to go home. That was the most basic ejection I've ever seen. He said something to the referee. The referee mid-play said, "You're out of here." And Nurse was like, he just walked off so casually. Let's go, man. Now we got an assistant coach. He's firing the guys up. Grimes going to get swatted into next season. We got 2 backup coaches in the game. Torian Prince with a layup. Yo, we got 2 backup coaches in the game. Doc Rivers left with an illness earlier. Nick Nurse gets ejected. This is crazy, man. We got Brian Gates. Brian Gates is now the Sixers coach stepping in. Brian Gates. Shout out to Brian. Nick Nurse has seen enough. Nick Nurse is it. Yo, Nick Nurse looked like he didn't even want to be there, man. He said, I'm out of here. He said, I'm out of here, man. Dude, this has to be the funniest live stream in like 3 months, man. I'm so glad we're enjoying this. 300 people in the chat, by the way. Yo, let's get this to 300 likes for Nick Nurse, man. Justice for Nick Nurse. He didn't even do anything. He said something so lightly to the ref. He was probably like, yo, ref, get me the F out of here. Ref said, you're out of here. He said, he just walked off. Little kid tried to high five him. Didn't even look at him. Nick Nurse probably had a dinner scheduled for or something. All these Giannis foul calls. He's like, yo, you guys are holding me up for my dinner. Oh, this is funny, man. We got 2 backup coaches in the game. Doc Rivers out with illness. Nick Nurse out with an ejection. 5:25 to go. You blink, the Sixers are down 500 points. Here's Quentin Grimes. Grimes guarded by Rollins. Grimes for 3. And he was fouled on the 3-point attempt. $2 super chat. Riaz says Nurse with the fake outrage. What outrage? He didn't do anything. He just walked off the floor. Oh, man. $2 super chat, Don Vito. He says, Nurse pleading for that mercy ejection. He said, yo, can we just please end the game, man? Just get me out of here. He said, get me out of here. We have a timeout on the floor or maybe a challenge. I don't know. Dude, the fact that Nurse left without showing any urgency, that just showed me all I needed to know. That showed me all I needed to know. Nurse said, screw this team. I am out of here, man. I've never seen a coach get ejected with so little passion. I'm sorry. That was funny, man. That was funny. Guys, hit the like button for Nick Nurse, man. He's going through it. He's going through it, man. It's going to be 10 straight losses in a row, man. Can we at least get Bona the 30-piece, though? Oh, we brought Colin Castleton in. Giannis becomes the 26th player all-time with 30 points, 15 rebounds, and 15 assists in a ball game. Wow. Wow. That's crazy, man. Yeah, we got to stop begging people for memberships in the chat, man. If you want a membership, become a member, man. Hit the link. Shout out to all the people gifting memberships, man. 300 people in the chat. Let's go. Hit the thumbs up button. Kyle Kuzma for 3. He hits it. Sixers are down by 18 points. Quentin Grimes going to turn, spin, kick it back. Jared Butler going to drive, kick it back to Edwards. Here's Edwards. He spins, puts it up, and got it to fall. Brian Pumper, $5 super chat says, all this because Joel wanted a Mickey Mouse medal. Shaking my head. He really deep sixed our season for the foiled chocolate. Yo, another storyline to tonight's game is Brian Pumper has gone off the deep end, man. Brian Pumper has gone off the deep end. Oh, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't even know what this reality is anymore. Is it the end of the season yet? This season is crazy. This season is crazy. Lopez puts it up. It's short. Sixers are down by 16 points. Yabu going to hand it to Quentin Grimes. Grimes the step back 3, and he hits it. I think only I know who Brian Pumper really is, man. He's got a secret identity. I'm not going to reveal it, though. I'm not going to blow his stuff, but this has been a crazy season. I blame you, Brian. You should have never switched identities. Once you switched identities, the Sixers literally corrupted the whole franchise. Crazy thing is, Brian Pumper, under his old name, he used to be a Joel Embiid stan, man. Some of you newbies don't remember the old Brian Pumper. It's crazy. Giannis going to put up the layup. He missed it. Yabu fouled on the other end. Why are we calling so many fouls, man? Why are the Sixers trying to look like they want to win this game? Oh, man. This is a funny game. This is a funny game.
Let's go.
$5 super chat from Brian Pumper. Thank you for the love, Brian. He says, did all this for a piece of a Toblerone bar. Yo, Brian Pumper's out here frying Joel Embiid, man. Chill on Joel, man. He has a chronic knee condition. Let me ask you guys this question, because I see my boy Brian frying everybody in the chat. If you had to blame one person for the Sixers' failures since the process started, who would it be? Who do you blame if you can only pick one individual since 2014 for the Sixers' failures? Who is it? This is a really good question. There's a lot of potential answers here. Choose wisely. People are trying to guess who Brian Pumper is. Yeah, they don't remember him like I do, man. It's all good, Brian. I'll keep your secret, bro. I'll keep it. 280 people in the chat. Hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Hit the thumbs up button. Guys, we got 6 more games remaining after this one. Actually, we got 5 more remaining after this. My bad. 5 more. It'll be the Timberwolves on Saturday. Anthony Edwards got hurt tonight, though. It'll be the Miami Heat, the Wizards, the Hawks, and the Bulls to end off the season. Bone is back in the game trying to get a 30-piece. 3 minutes to go. The Sixers trail it by 11. Here's Giannis against Yabusele. Giannis drives the lane, goes up again, and another one. 121 to 108. Grimes down the floor. Grimes going to drive, puts it up mid-range. No good. There's a lot of answers in the chat, man. Yeah, there's a lot of people. If you guys want my answer, stay tuned till the clock hits 0. I'm going to give you my answer. Lopez hit. Ball goes out of bounds, staying with Milwaukee. .218 to go here in the fourth quarter. 13-point game. The inbound to Giannis. Giannis, the dribble, the drive. Fades away, takes a foul from Adem Bona. Is the bucket going to count? It will. It's an and one. Wow, what a play by Giannis. He is cooking right now, man. He is cooking right now. The question in the chat right now is, as Giannis hits the free throw, who is the one person that gets the utmost blame for the Sixers' failures over the last 10 years? Justin Edwards going to dribble in against Taurean Prince. He turns, spins, kicks it back. Yabu wide open for three and hits. 13-point game. And Giannis turned it over. Yabu got the best of him. Yabu got the best of him. Yabu to Justin Edwards. 1:35 to go here in the fourth quarter. Yabu going to dribble, drive all the way, dumps it. Bona stuffed at the rim, and he can't pick it up, but the Sixers get it back. Edwards for three. Airballed it. Bucks are going to have it with 1:15 to go. Sixers on the cusp of losing their 10th consecutive game as the tank continues. Lopez puts it up, blocked by Bona, but it's a goaltend. I want to thank everybody for once again being a part of this show tonight, man. It's been fun. It's certainly been interesting, I'll tell you that. If you have not yet, subscribe to the show, hit the like button, turn on the noties. They're going to sub Adem Bona out of the game, I believe. We're going to have a timeout from Brian Gates. If you were not here 5 minutes ago, Nick Nurse got ejected. Nick Nurse got ejected and walked off the floor like he didn't care. Nick Nurse is giving signs that he does not want to be here. Let's go, man. I'm going to give you guys my answer right now. The one person that I would blame mostly for the Sixers' failures is Adam Silver, because Adam Silver got rid of Sam Hinkie before he was able to play out the plan that he had in line. And Adam Silver wanted to make a statement. He punished the Sixers, never punished the Thunder or any other teams. And yeah, I blame Adam Silver. Sam Hinkie would have gotten this team where they wanted to go. So I start with Adam Silver. Let's go, man. What a game for Adem Bona, man. Even though Giannis started cooking him. Actually, he was cooking Colin Castleton. But so Lonnie Walker got injured. Bona got injured and came back. Doc Rivers is out with an illness. Nurse left with an ejection. Here comes the cleanup crew in for Milwaukee. They lead it by 15 points. There's Jalen Hood-Schifino. Sixers bring in Philip Wheeler. That's how you know the game's over. Ricky going to pump fake, drive, crossover. Ricky is fouled en route to the basket. Shout out to the members in the chat, man. It's been a wonderful night. We got Postgame Live coming up. We're going to look at the updated odds and a whole bunch more. Lots to talk about on the Postgame show. Free throw good for Ricky. Giannis becomes the only player in the NBA with 35 points, 17 boards, and 20 assists since 1982, the year that the Sixers won the championship. Wow, what a stat line for Giannis Antetokounmpo tonight. That's a crazy stat line. Wow. Three ball from Milwaukee, no good. 13-point game. Bucks try to lay it up. They try it again. It's blocked. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Bucks take it away. And the Bucks are still trying to steal it. And that will take us to the end of this game. So the Sixers go down again. The Sixers go down again. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 10 in a row. Drop the 10s in the chat. Drop the 10s in the chat. Where's the bartender? I guess they're saving him for his last couple games. 10 in a row. Giannis puts up an insane stat line and a bunch of other chaotic sequences in this game. Drop the 10s in the chat, man. Screw it. I count it as a W. We're playing the song, man. Let's go. Sixers lose again. Sixers lose again. Get used to it, ladies and gentlemen. They are losing out this season. They are losing out this season. There is no more doubt in my mind. They can't tank like us. Can't tank like us. Can't tank like us. This team is insane. Not only do they tank, they let Giannis go for a historic stat line. Nick Nurse gets ejected from the ballgame. Boy, do we have a lot to talk about on a post-game show. This is insane, man. The Sixers have hit a new level of tanking, man. They've hit a new level. There are levels to this, ladies and gentlemen. The Sixers have hit a new level. This is wild stuff, man. Yeah. First off, I want to say shout out to all the members in the chat, all the people that stuck with us tonight and all season. A lot of gifted memberships tonight. You guys were incredible. Thank you very much for supporting the community. I still believe we have the best community, man. Yeah, you guys were amazing. You guys are always amazing. Shout out to all the new members. Drop those emojis in the chat. Shout out to our moderators for dropping those links. You guys did a great job tonight holding it down. And shout out to the OGs, man. I'm RB. This is Sixers Game Day Live. We do it every game. Pre-game, live game, post-game. Shout out to the partners of the show. National University. Shout out to BetUS TV. We got to do the post-game show. we have to do the post-game show. We have a lot to talk about tonight. Tonight, we actually have stuff to talk about. Maybe we'll take some phone calls. Who knows? But tonight was a good night. Tonight was an entertaining night. We have a lot to get into. Yo, we got Don gifted another 5-0! Yes, sir. Drop the fires in the chat.
He's on fire!
Woo! Don Vito capping it off with a bang. Don showing some crazy love tonight, man. Shout out to Don, man. Let's go, bro. Let's go, man. Yeah. Nelson says, we taking calls tonight. Tipsy Nelson making it happen. Yo, we're taking calls tonight, man. This game was so freaking insane that we are taking calls tonight. I have declared it. We need everybody to call in and give your thoughts on the 76ers tanking job and how insane this team is, man. Oh, yeah. This was a legendary one tonight. Guys, we'll have 5 more streams after tonight for the games. We drop videos every day. Yo, I'm going to be dropping a video tomorrow because all the nonsense that happened today, I need to get thoughts off my chest. A lot of craziness happened tonight. So I need you guys to tap into the video tomorrow. Turn on your notifications. Yeah, shout out to Don, man. MVP of tonight. MVP. Even though he's a Raptors fan, we'll let it slide. My boy showed up to watch Colin Castleton in his Sixers debut, and Colin Castleton was on fire! You know, ladies and gentlemen, I haven't had an animated post-game show in a while. I haven't really been able to get joyous about this team. Tonight, I'm feeling joyous. Tonight was a crazy game. Tonight was a crazy game. I can't wait for this post-game show. We're going to talk about it all, man. Stay locked and loaded. You don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to go anywhere. Stay locked and loaded right here. Go get your popcorn. We'll be back. We'll take callers tonight. We'll have a lot of fun. That being said, man, catch you on a few. welcome on in to the Sixers post-game live show right here on Philly Take with RB. As we wind it down, we count it down. 5 games left after tonight, and the Sixers go down again. Can we drop some 10s because they have made it 10 losses in a row? The tankathon continues, but boy, this isn't just going to be one of those normal old the Sixers got blasted types of post-game shows. No, the Sixers made it interesting. The Sixers had a heck of a game. Not only did they lose, but they made it spicy. A lot of extra drama and storylines today. And you know, man, you ever just have a feeling about something and you know something crazy is going to happen? You ever just know that something interesting is going to happen? That's how I felt about this game, especially with all of the drama that came out today. We'll kind of get into that a bit. But for once, we have a lot to get into. So welcome into the Sixers postgame live show brought to you by Bird Dogs. Shout out to Bird Dogs. Go check them out. This is the Sixers postgame live show. We do it every single game, so you can tune in live with us. Or if you are listening back on a podcast platform, maybe you're on your way to work and want something to, fill up the time and you're tapped in, I appreciate you. All right, go ahead and hit the rate, hit the subscribe, comment wherever you're watching your podcasts, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and give us some support, man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to start it off by saying that this was an erratic day. All right, I'm not going to go too deep into it because I want to make a separate video talking about this stuff. But on a day where Tyrese Maxey is officially ruled out for the season, and subsequently Nick Nurse is asked about him being ruled out for the season and says that he has no information on him being ruled out for the season and that the medical staff didn't give him any info. On a day where Marcus Morris doubles down on First Take and calls out Daryl Morey, saying that he doesn't hold superstars accountable. On the same day where we get more updates on Joel Embiid from yesterday, where they said he's going to get an arthroscopic knee surgery, and the Sixers are now at a point where they have to make some major decisions because, who knows what's going to happen. And on the same day where Joel Embiid is apparently having tensions with the Sixers front office, or at least it's being reported because they wanted him to play through his knee injury and he didn't want to. On a day where all that happens, we had quite possibly the craziest basketball game in a long time. Craziest basketball game in a long time. Why was that? Because of a few main things. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you guys right now in the comments to drop down what you think was the craziest part about this basketball game. What shocked you? What really surprised you? I'm going to give you my top 3 things that I think were very surprising in this game, or just things that were out of the ordinary, and we'll rank them in order from 1 to 2 to 3. And then I'm going to have a little bit of fun with it. But before I do that, I got to let you know this post-game show is brought to you by one of our newest partners over at Bird Dogs. Now, I need to tell all my fellas about Bird Dogs, man. They are a men's clothing brand known for their innovative products that are changing the landscape. I want you to think about every pair of khaki shorts that you have owned in your entire life and tell me that they're different. They're not. They're the same thing. It feels like you buy the same exact thing. Bird Dogs is changing the landscape, though, so you don't have to worry about it anymore because they have revamped the industry. They sent me a couple pairs of their shorts, and these bad boys are the best that I've ever worn. Here they are right here. These are amazing. I put them on. I don't want to take them off. You can use them for anything. You could play golf. You could hang out with your friends. You could take a smoking hot girl on a date. You can go to work in these things. It doesn't matter. These shorts are breathable. They are comfortable. They are lightweight. They are smooth. They fulfill every duty that you have. They look like regular khaki shorts, but they feel like basketball shorts. They're amazing. The versatility is crazy. I've been rocking them everywhere. They are so comfy, I don't want to take them off. You need to check them out, man. For all my fellas, these shorts will instantly upgrade your wardrobe. And for my ladies out there, they're the perfect gift for your guy. And for a limited time, if you go cop something on their site and use the code PhillyTake, they'll give you a free hat. Shout out to Bird Dogs, man. Go get the golf cap. Bird Dogs, you get a free hat by using code PhillyTake over at birddogs.com. Use the code PhillyTake at birddogs.com. Support our show. Let them know that we sent you. Shout out to Bird Dogs. All right, man. Ladies and gentlemen, let me talk about this game. Number one, the thing that was insane about this game is that two backup coaches were in the basketball game. Two backup coaches were in the basketball game. When's the last time we had two backup coaches that didn't start a basketball game in a basketball game? That's actually pretty wild, man. That's pretty wild, man. We had Doc Rivers leave in the first quarter with an illness, like he was playing or something. And the Milwaukee Bucks came out of the gate. They were playing like crap. The Sixers outscored them by 14 points in the first quarter. And in the second quarter, actually, when Doc Rivers goes out, the Milwaukee Bucks start cooking. Why? Because Doc Rivers left the game. Doc Rivers was trying to intentionally ruin the tank because he knows what's going on. And this game doesn't matter for his team because his team stinks. Nonetheless, Doc Rivers goes out. Fast forward to the fourth quarter. Nick Nurse gets hit with a technical. Or maybe it was Bona that got hit with a technical. It was kind of unclear from watching the game, but I'm guessing it was Nurse because then on the following play, and this tells you all you need to know about where this team is at, all right? Nick Nurse is walking down the sideline. The Bucks are coming back down the floor with the ball after a miss by the Sixers. And Nick Nurse, it looked like he wasn't animated like he usually is. He isn't red like a tomato. He said something under his breath. And the referee immediately turns and gives him the "you're out of here" ejection. And you know what Nick Nurse does? He doesn't fight back. He doesn't scream. He doesn't yell. He goes, all right, shrugs his shoulders, and he walks off the floor. I have never seen a coach get ejected from a basketball game and not care at all. Nick Nurse is to the point where he is so checked out that he got ejected from this basketball game and walked off like he was walking at the park. He was like, all right, I want to be out of here. I wouldn't be surprised if Nick Nurse went up to that referee and said, you know what? Get me the heck out of this game. I don't want to be here anymore. And they said, all right, you're gone. You're gone. So from the Tyrese Maxey stuff to not knowing that he's out to getting ejected and leaving, you could just tell that Nick Nurse is so checked out, man. He is so done with this team. It is insane. I would not be surprised if he steps down at the end of the season. Now, the second thing that was insane about this game was the tanking Sixers allowing Giannis Antetokounmpo to put up one of the best stat lines in NBA history. Yes, that's right. Nobody has put up this stat line since 1982, which, if people don't remember, is the last time the Sixers won an NBA Finals. The last time the Sixers won a Finals is the last time somebody put up this stat line. Giannis tonight drops 35 points, 17 rebounds, 20 assists, and he shot 63% from the field. Now, did it get annoying in the second half watching Giannis whine and get every single call? Yes, it did. But am I going to fault the guy? He's going up against Colin Castleton. Colin Castleton, of all people. We'll get to him in a bit. Another reason why this game is hilarious. But I got to give Giannis his kudos. He did shoot well at the free throw line. Usually he's terrible. Reference it back to Laddergate. Giannis goes 10 for 11 from the free throw line. He was cooking. So Giannis puts up an insane historic stat line. First quarter, Adem Bona was locking him up. What did Nick Nurse do? He said, we can't be playing this good. The Sixers outscored the Bucks by 14 in the first quarter. Nick Nurse said, I got to pull the guys. I got to mess up the momentum. Then he puts in the newest Sixer, Colin Castleton. If you don't know who Colin Castleton is, search up Sid from Toy Story. That's who he looks like. But in all seriousness, this guy has a strong-ass neck. Have you seen Colin Castleton? Not only does he have a strong neck, the guy plays zero defense. He can't hit a shot. He has no bag inside. And he is the perfect tankathon commander. This guy, 2 days ago, was in Canada with the Raptors. And 2 games ago, he was playing the 76ers. And I literally was joking, saying that Colin Castleton would be the ultimate tank commander. Colin Castleton is the type of guy that the Raptors bring into the game when they are resting their entire starting lineup to try to tank in the fourth quarter. They bring in a bunch of Colin Castletons. And look, I mean no disrespect to this guy, but he literally got shredded by Giannis. That was his first debut appearance with the Sixers. He comes in and gets absolutely shredded. I love this guy, Colin Castleton. I might buy his jersey if it's available. Sixers need to make up some revenue anyway. Look, I'll buy a Castleton jersey because he might honestly be the ultimate tankathon commander. I've never seen a guy get ripped apart like that other than a 35-year-old on the street court talking smack. Dude, Colin Castleton got ripped apart. Giannis was going to go for 50 tonight if he only went up against Colin Castleton. This guy is literally getting passed around from tanking teams. That's amazing. That's amazing. But anyway, the third and final thing that made this game chaotic was Adem Bona turning into an absolute monster. Now, I guess this is the positive from the night. The Sixers did scare us, okay? The Sixers, 2 times in this game, made it look and feel like they were going to win this game. In the first quarter, when they were shooting 75% from 3 and they couldn't miss a shot, and the Bucks were missing everything, you're thinking, oh boy, is this one of those games? Is this one of those games? But then they settled in. Doc Rivers left the game. The Bucks started cooking. And then in the fourth quarter, and I've been saying this the last 5 postgame shows, the Sixers have a beautiful way of just collapsing in the span of 2 seconds, in the blink of an eye. And the Sixers, I believe, were tied or down by like 3 points early in the fourth quarter. And you literally blink an eye. Like, I'll be live streaming the game, commentating, calling it as it happens. And I will blink an eye. And I'll look back at the scoreboard and they're down by 16. How do they do it? There is nobody that can tank like this Sixers team. Can't tank like us. Can't tank like us. Yo, this team is indestructible when it comes to tanking. They have outlasted the Raptors. They have outlasted the Nets. They're catching up on the Pelicans. Now they're back to a game and a half behind New Orleans. Dude, the Sixers are so good at this tanking thing. How do they make losing look this easy? Nick Nurse has gotten really good at it. That's probably why he's frustrated. He's probably getting told, you have to lose these games, and he's mad. But with all that being said, Adem Bona might have had his best game as a rookie here for the Sixers. Adem Bona, let me ask you guys this in the chat, and I would love to hear somebody call in and talk about this, but is Adem Bona the future? I'm not saying he could be a starting center. I'm not saying that he could be some superstar, but is he the backup center for years to come? He obviously needs to develop an offensive game. He needs to develop a post hook. He needs to develop some kind of mid-range shot at least. But what I'm seeing from Adem Bona and what I've seen all season in stretches where he actually gets to play, this guy shows heart. He shows intensity. The guy can jump out of the gym. He's not polished. He's just a second-round pick. He needs to work on not fouling people as much. He had, 5 fouls a night. But against Giannis, he was playing pretty well in the first quarter before they took his mojo away. And for the rest of the game, he just kept cutting. He kept attacking the glass. He had 6 boards a night. He had 28 points, just missed a 30 pop. He had 3 blocks, 2 steals. Maybe he ends up becoming like another Paul Reed. He obviously needs to not make the same mistake and actually work on his offensive game immediately, like right out of the gate. Otherwise, he's going to be expendable. But if he can work on a little bit of an offensive game, I mean, what we saw tonight, he went 13 for 15. This guy was amazing. And early in the season, when Drummond was questionable, and in the middle of the season, when they went on that 5-game win streak, I just remember Adem Bona being relentless. And, I mean, Nick Nurse hasn't really shown the urgency to play him all season, but Bona, to me, he has earned my respect. I mean, the guy's out here in a worthless, meaningless game. You could see the body language on most of these Sixers players kind of just deflate. Like Yabu, yeah, he had a good game tonight. He didn't have any energy. Grimes had a good game. He didn't have that normal Grimes energy because these guys know what it is at this point. But the only guy I'm seeing out here just go to war every single play is Adem Bona. He's an amazing rebounder, defender. He has so much heart. Right now, he looks like the leader of the team. I mean, he slams down a 2-handed flush in the first half, and he is screaming to the heavens. He is punching the air. I love this guy because he's also a guy that came from nothing with his background, and you could tell he's just grateful for the opportunity, and he just wants to be here, man. He wants to be here. He wants it bad. It doesn't matter if you put him on a team that was 0-82. He would be out there busting it every single night. And for that, I have respect for that kind of guy. I have respect for that type of player. So that is why the third reason of this game is Adem Bona had just, insane, off the charts performance tonight. He's got to work on some things, but that to me showed me a player that can be a very special piece, at least as a rotational guy moving forward. Even Jared Butler had 14 tonight. He had 2 threes right off the bat. He's a guy that shows me some potential. People may not see it, but look, and this is very far stretched, okay, because I've talked for the last weeks and months about how bad of a spot this Sixers organization is in. But I'm telling you guys right now, like, these young guys that they have that they're building with can be pretty good. So if they can get this situation corrected with Joel Embiid and PG and figure that whole mess out, which I know is a lot of work, but if they could do that, and I'm thinking about a young nucleus of Maxey, McCain, Grimes, Butler, Bona, Edwards, Yabu, that's not bad, man. That's not bad to build with moving forward. And if you get a top 6 pick, you throw that guy into the mix too. So I'll tell you, man, I like these young guys. I do. They're not unwatchable. They're not like just so annoying that you can't stand them. They're not like the Kyle Lowry, Eric Gordons of the world that are just out there to, fill up minutes. These guys show heart, man. I like it. I like it. And I do think some of these guys could be bench pieces next year. I really do. What else do I have from this game? I thought they were willing. They didn't back down from the Bucks for once. We didn't see a team back down. Usually by the fourth quarter, they're getting smashed by 40 points and they're like, all right, we give up. They actually hung in till like 8-9 minutes to go. There's some things you could take away from this game. But yeah, Giannis, historic stat line. What a game. I mean, he literally carried that team. I know the whole starting lineup had double digits, but Giannis just bullies his way through. He just bullies his way through, and he just doesn't stop. He does not stop. So, yeah, man, that was a crazy game. It's one that the Bucks will remember. Couple other things I will say about the Bucks, because when you think about that team overall, right? Are the Bucks going anywhere in the playoffs? No. And Doc Rivers thinks that they are, but they're not. But the Bucks right now are the 5th seed. They would play Indiana if the season ended. Sure, they might win the first round. Kyle Kuzma might be the most irrelevant trade at the deadline this year. He doesn't add anything to that team. I know Lillard is hurt, and I do think having Dame, would propel that team. And by the way, I didn't even know this, but I'm looking at the Bucks bench right now. I didn't know Pete Nance is on the Bucks too. Shout out to Pete Nance. That's another guy. I asked the chat earlier to try to name every player that played for the Sixers this season. They're just spread around the league. They're so sporadic. Chuma Okeke just signed with the Cavaliers. Shout out to Chuma Okeke, former Sixers legend. He is going to maybe get to the Eastern Conference Finals. I'll tell you what, man. This is a Sixers season like no other. There's going to be a lot of things that we look back on at this Sixers season. We're like, did that really happen? Did Colin Castleton really play for the 76ers? Did Philip Wheeler really play for the 76ers? I mean, you just can't even make it up. But in terms of where the Sixers are at, they have 5 games left, and they're hoping to catch the Pelicans, but right now they sit with pretty good odds. So if the season ended today, they'd have a 64% chance of keeping their pick. So anyway, that's where we're at. If you guys want to call into the show, we'll take a few. You can call in on the Discord or the phones. But ladies and gentlemen, be sure to follow us on all social media platforms, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Join our Discord and support everything down below in the description. I want to pull up the Tankathon odds as well. Because now the Sixers have lost 10 in a row. I mean, nobody could have ever imagined them being 23-54. I mean, that's insane. That is insane. But yeah, the Sixers are going to go 0-15 to end the season. I have full confidence that they are losing out the rest of the way. What do you guys think? Will they win any games? Will they lose the rest? What do you think? 23-54. But hey, they out-tanked the Raptors and the Nets. They beat them both. I think the Nets are going to lose tonight, but they'll be back to 2 games behind the Sixers. Right now, the Sixers are 1.5 games ahead of the Pelicans. And if we look at the Pelicans' remaining schedule, they have 6 games to go. Here are the 6 games for the New Orleans Pelicans. Pelicans play the Lakers tomorrow. They play the Milwaukee Bucks. They play the Brooklyn Nets, Milwaukee Bucks again, Miami, and then OKC. I definitely think they can beat OKC in the last game of the year, but who else can they actually beat, right? They shut down pretty much all their guys for the rest of the season. Maybe Brooklyn, maybe. Maybe the Bucks one time, who knows? But yeah, so that's where we sit. Even if the Sixers don't pass them, I think they'll be in a pretty good spot. As for the Sixers, like I said, I expect them fully to lose out. And the Sixers have lost, I think it's now, 20, maybe it's like 29 of their last 32 or something like that. It's crazy. Minnesota on Saturday, and apparently Anthony Edwards rolled his ankle by tripping over Jordy Fernandez against the Nets tonight, so that's not good. I do hope Anthony Edwards plays so the Sixers get cooked. Minnesota Timberwolves, Miami Heat, Washington, I'm a little worried about that game, but I do think the Sixers will lose. Atlanta and Chicago. And then the nightmare is finally over, and we await the draft lottery. So that's where we're at, man. Call into the show. Give me your thoughts. The phone number, we will throw that up on the screen as well. Or you can join up on the Discord. And once again, shout out to Bird Dogs. Get your free hat by using the code PhillyTake over on birddogs.com. Get yourself the best pair of khaki shorts you've ever seen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go to the phones. Let's see who we got in here. We got my guy Nelson on the Discord. Nelson.
RB, you got me?
I got you loud and clear, Nelson. What's up, man?
Bro, I got 3 things. You had 3 things that you had to talk about. I got 3 things I got to talk about, bro.
Let's go.
I not believe Nick Nurse got ejected from this game, bro. I'm trying not to be loud, bro. The kids are asleep. You know what I'm saying? Bro, you know, every time I call in, I got to bring the heat, bro. I'm not going to be loud tonight, bro. I'm going to stay calm. Nick Nurse got ejected with his hands in his pockets, bro. His hands were in his pockets. He's walking around. Oh, bro. We're down 10. I can't believe it. I can't believe it, dude. Kick me out of this game so I can go to my dinner reservation with my fiance or whatever. Bro, how are you getting kicked out of the game knowing that you got plans after the game? You know what I mean? Like, it's just unbelievable.
Cut up. Junior's sleeping.
Oh, shoot. Yo, my bad, babe. Babe, I'm sorry. Are you okay? Sorry, babe. The Sixers are just frustrating. I'm sorry, baby. You good? Okay, I'll be quiet. Damn.
Yo, Nelson, I told you, bro. You can't wake up the missus, man. Can't wake her up, man.
Bro, my bad. Okay, all right, I'm done. I'm not, dude. I'm not gonna get mad. I'm not gonna get mad anymore.
Does she want to say something about the Sixers or? No, I heard her loud and clear, man. What, you in bed right now? Are you laying in the bed right now? I could just imagine you laying in the bed screaming right now.
No, bro. Bro, I'm not laying in bed, bro. I'm not laying in bed, man. I'm in the man cave. I'm in the man cave.
Gotta have the
bedroom's right next to the man cave. I got a little loud.
Oh my
That's
gosh,
my bad.
Man.
That's my bad.
Oh,
yo.
that's amazing, bro.
My bad, RB. My bad. But yo, Nick Nurse getting ejected with it. Oh, sorry. See, I was about to get loud again. Nick Nurse getting ejected with his hands in his pockets. How does he get ejected with his hands in his pockets, bro? He is an NBA championship coach, bro. One of the greatest coaches of all time. Do we say that, or are we not saying that? Like, what are we thinking about Nick Nurse, bro? Should we fire him? Like, what are we thinking this offseason?
Bro, I don't think we're going to have to fire Nick Nurse, man. I think he's done. Did you see the way he walked off that floor, man? He doesn't care. He wants to leave,
bro, he
man.
doesn't care. My wife is asleep. Bro, my wife is asleep next to me, bro. I'm more frustrated about the Sixers than our head coach, bro. What is going on? Why am I more frustrated about the 76ers than the head coach, bro? Why am I screaming watching bro? Oh, dude. All right. Next topic. My bad, bro. I can't talk about Nick Nurse. I'll next time I'll call in. We could talk about Nick Nurse. One thing I do want to talk about, bro. A positive note. Adem Bona and Jared McCain's chemistry. I want to talk about that, bro, because I don't know if you saw this, but Jared McCain's been making YouTube videos and all that stuff. And dude, Adem Bona low key is almost in every single one of them. So the chemistry there, they're friends, they're cool, they go out shopping together. And I might be overthinking this, and everybody's gonna be like, "Yo, Nelson, you're overthinking this." But I really do. I really do like the chemistry between Adem Bona and Jared McCain.
Yeah, I didn't watch the video, so I didn't know that. But that's good intel, man. I like Adem Bona. I think he's going to be a really good piece. And yeah, I think Jared McCain. I hope he comes back ready to go, man. But yeah, you know, the young guys stick together. Actually, now that I think of it, I mean, they were drafted together.
Exactly.
You know, they were training and stuff together. So yeah, they're probably good friends.
Yeah, they're you could tell they're cool, bro. I'm not on uppers. I'm not a cocaine. Why does everyone think I'm snorting cocaine? I'm passionate about the Sixers, guys.
Yeah,
like,
don't listen to the chat, man. Don't listen to these people, man. You're going off right now. You're on fire, bro. You're on fire right now. Let's go.
My bad, RB. Bro, I like the chat, man. I like reading the chat while I'm talking. These are all my homies, but they go against me. They go against me when I get excited. Okay, last point, RB, because I know you got to take other callers.
Let's go.
Last point. All right, y'all. I'm not waking the wife up because I get way too excited thinking about this, bro. And I wanted this to happen years ago. And now I listen, when we signed RB, trust and believe that I was in the chat at 3:00 in the morning. Wife was asleep, couldn't call in. Thank God I ain't call in, because I couldn't call in because I would have freaked out because I wanted Paul George bad. I want Kevin Durant, bro. I want to make one more, dude. I want to make one more run, bro. Just one more, bro. Dude, we deserve this so bad, bro. Kevin Durant, Joel Embiid. Obviously, we can't trade Joel Embiid. Paul George first. Oh man, see, we got to make the money work. We have to figure it out, but. And it might have to be a 3-team deal because I don't know if PG wants to go to Phoenix, but bro, how do we get Kevin Durant to the Sixers? Would you want Kevin Durant to the Sixers? Like, what are your thoughts on that, bro?
I'm gonna bang on the call and I'm gonna answer your question. I don't want you to get in trouble again.
All right, bro.
Appreciate the call, bro.
Army.
I don't want you to start screaming, but. Yo, first off, before I answer that, shout out to Yo, can we get some fires in the chat for Nelson? That's how you do it, man. That is a dedicated caller. My boy done woke up the whole house. He woke up the wife. She was on the microphone, told him to shut up. Yo, that's an epic call from Nelson. That's top tier right there. But yo, Kevin Durant, man. I feel like it is a possibility. I feel like Daryl Morey could try to take the shortcut and he could try to say, yeah, let me patch this up with Kevin Durant. And as much as I like Kevin Durant and how I think it would happen, probably Paul George, Suns get desperate and the Suns don't know what they're doing. They'll take Paul George in a first-round pick and, they'll want to get off Kevin Durant. They'll be like, yeah, this is a fix for us, with Devin Booker. When they can't get anything else. But I don't want Kevin Durant because the moment Kevin Durant comes to the Sixers, Joel Embiid is never going to play a basketball game again. Kevin Durant is going to get injured in the preseason. He's going to tweak his ankle and get hurt 5 times for the season. He's going to say an outlandish comment to a reporter. Tyrese Maxey will probably break a leg. Jared McCain will go down. I'm tired of taking the shortcut. We all know what needs to happen. We see the writing on the wall. If this was KD 5 years ago, absolutely. But what is he, 36, 37, 38? I can't do it, man. For the money, too, he will get hurt the moment he comes here. Something will happen, and Daryl Morey will go star hunting again. And I just feel like it's a shortcut way of patching it up. I just feel like it's a shortcut. So that's my answer to the Kevin Durant thing. But I really think Daryl Morey might try it. I think he might try it. Nelson says the community is insane. I got to go to bed. I'm in the doghouse tonight. Yo, Nelson, we're praying for you, bro. That was amazing, though. I was just letting you rip it off. That was amazing. That was awesome. Wow. That was amazing. That we're definitely clipping that, Nelson. We're putting it on all socials. So definitely be ready for that. That was amazing. And shout out to the wife too, man, for making an appearance. All right, let's go to the next one. We got Cool J on the Discord. Cool J.
Yo, RB.
Yo. What's good, man?
Finally got stuff to say about this game.
Let's hear it.
A Dembona turning into a little live version of Frankenstein after getting injured. He goes back into the locker room and then comes back and starts turning into a little monster and started hooping.
Yo, I forgot about that.
Batman,
I forgot he got hurt too. He came back on a hurt ankle and started blocking everything. That was amazing.
And who's in there? Who brought him back to life? I mean, if he's like that, he's definitely good. If I'm for sure, I'm not 50% sure he's definitely a future spot for the Sixers. I mean, I want to see more of him. I mean, sure, yes, he does need some stuff worked on, but I can see him definitely being a potential bench player for the Sixers.
Yeah, I mean, I like Bona. You invested a 2nd-round pick in him. Keep him around. Let him develop. Give him some minutes. You got to play these guys. This is what happens when you give these guys opportunity. So I agree
Absolutely.
with you.
And I mean, the path that the Sixers are literally that's already given to them. It's just them going younger. We need a younger team, and having these young players is just you just gotta play them, and that's what we've been saying for months now. And now that they're getting times they rightfully deserve, they definitely got showing some potential, and I definitely want to see Dembo. I definitely couldn't draft. I want to see him more, and I definitely once we get when we get the draft picked, I'll just say that now, that they definitely should try and draft either a center or definitely Cooper Flag, and I definitely want to see Cooper Flag for sure once we get that pick, and hopefully it does happen, and when we do, we can definitely see this team going even bigger and definitely winning championships, and finally get this whole Sixers curse out of our hair. So,
well, we got to start somewhere, man. So let's hope we get the draft pick. We'll start there, and then we'll build forward, man. Yep.
And I don't see them winning any more games. Like after they did put up a fight for the Bucks, which I'm glad about that. I mean, this wasn't really a full turnout blowout, but I mean, they're not going to win any more games. There's no way they're going to beat the Wizards. And even though they cut it close last time, but I mean, they're too good at tanking. They're going to blow the whole game up.
Yeah, no, we're losing out, man. We're cooked, but it's a good thing. It's a good thing. We're working on the tankathon, man. I'm excited, and hey, hopefully we can catch the Pelicans. We'll see what happens. Cool J, appreciate you calling in, man.
Of course, everybody, thanks for having me in.
Thank you, man. Shout out to Cool J on the Discord. He brought up a good point about Bona. I forgot that Bona was injured. I forgot he was hurt in this game. There's just so much that happened. Lonnie Walker got injured. Dude, everybody on this team gets injured. Like, our medical staff needs to be put in an interrogation room and questioned. Like, what are you guys doing to allow every player to get injured? I just don't understand. Like, we need some answers, man. We need some answers for real. Rob says, I never considered Nurse may resign. By the way that I'm seeing Nurse walk around and not get information from the medical staff, and, the way he got ejected and walked off the court so lifeless tonight, it was just like I'm checked out mentally. This team needs a reset, man. They need a reset. Honestly. And I don't know if Nurse is going to be a part of it. Yeah, shout out to Cool J in the chat, man. Yeah, he calls in every game. You got to give him credit for stepping up to the stage and hopping on the phones, man. Big kudos up to Cool J in the chat. We don't have any more callers, but, man, this was a great stream. It was filled with a lot of entertainment. We're going to spin the tankathon wheel. Let's see if we can get in the top 6 now that the odds have improved again. So this time we get number 7. And this would be the ultimate curse. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm warning you right now. Again, set a reminder on your phone for May 12th. Be here in the live stream. People, be here May 12th in the live stream. If the Sixers get number 7 in the draft, I am going to lose my mind. I might actually lose it, like physically lose it, and I'm worried about that. But let's hope that doesn't happen. Let's hope that doesn't happen. $5 super chat, Don Vito. Great stream tonight, RB. Got to head to a late dinner. Catch you on the next one. Love the community. Shout out to the mod. Shout out Nelson. Yo, Don Vito with his best Nick Nurse impression. He's like, I got to head to dinner, man. He's ejected from the chat. Nah, I'm just kidding, man. But Don, thanks for the love tonight, man. Shout out to Don Vito. Appreciate the community. Have a good dinner, man. Listen, bro, we have 5 more games to go, and then we have about a month to wait. It's going to be a long month wondering what happens in the draft lottery, but can the basketball guys just give us something good? Can they just give us something? Just please give us this draft pick. And the crazy part is when the draft lottery comes around, I forget the guy's name, but he announces the picks. It takes like 5 minutes. Like, it's going to be a quick process on that day, and it's going to be nerve-wracking, man. It is going to be nerve-wracking. So we'll see, man. We'll see. Anyway, man, this has been a joy. Nelson with maybe the call of the year. Nelson with the call of the year. That was fantastic. Nelson's probably getting his butt whooped right now. The best part about it is every time he taps in, he says, I'm not going to get loud. And then he just goes insane. I love it. I love it, man. That is the type of energy I need on the phones. Guys who are ready to risk it all. It's crazy, man. Anyway, we got the Timberwolves back on Saturday night. If you're a Sixers psychotic fan, you'll be here on Saturday night as we continue the tankathon. 5 games to go. Oh, it's going to get spicy, man. It's going to get spicy, man. Once again, shout out to Bird Dogs. Use code PhillyTake. Get a free hat over on birddogs.com using our link. And we'll be back, man. Shout out to all the members that stayed in here tonight. Banj, Busy B, Don Boyle, Don Vito. Shout out to Cool J. You guys are the best. Rob, appreciate it. RB, can you go to the lottery? Reporting live? I don't think so, man. I don't have it like that. I wish I did, but that'd be a crazy trip for a 5-minute event. But we'll be live streaming it. We'll be ready to go. Might go out to Summer League again this year, though. We'll see. Anyway, y'all, enjoy the rest of the night. Have a great weekend. We'll catch y'all back on Saturday night. Peace.